U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087, 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087, or simply visit TRA.com.
This is the Rich Eisen Show. Coming up at noon after my show, it's Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN, and the all-new ESPN LA app. Today, back here on the Rich Eisen Show, let's take a quick phone call. Rich in Temecula, right here in California. What's up, Rich?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
What's up, sir?
What up, man?
Hey, not much, man. I just wanted to make a couple comments. I've been watching you guys from day one, and Rich, I've been watching you on ESPN for many, many years. So,
thank you.
Coming from Seattle, I wanted to talk. When they said the Yankees, I do see that Cal Raleigh and Donovan are out for the Mariners, but are pitching hell of a sentence. So same with the Yankees on that token. As far as the Knicks, yeah, if they sweep them, one of the best runs ever. But my comment, Rich, is kind of directed at you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
As a Seahawk guy here from Seattle, living in Temecula, you got rid of Verse, a young up-and-coming DN, not maybe 6 sacks or so behind your boy Garrett that you got, but you also gave up 3 picks, which could have been linebackers and defensive backs.
Yes.
So let's not forget the fact that Seattle's the champions.
Yes, sir.
Let's not write them off.
Yeah.
Not that you are, but I think
you just made me. No, Rich, you just made me less need. You said I got rid of Verse, and that you did this.
I mean the Rams.
I didn't. No. I'm not here to advocate for the Rams. I'm just trying to say, listen, Myles Garrett is one of the greats of all time.
Yeah.
And he just showed up here, and trust me, Seattle and Mike McDonald is going to use this.
Yeah.
And say nobody believes in us, and we're the champs. We hold the trophy. We knocked the Rams out. We got the NFC Championship game in our house because we beat them in our house. And Sam Darnold is the Super Bowl winning quarterback, not Matthew Stafford. So they're going to use it. They're going to use it, Rich.
Yeah.
You kind of nailed it.
They are, buddy. And now, listen. If you get Donald, I'll sway. I mean, I'm just talking today. If 75% Aaron Donald came back, played at 75% of his capability, he's still a top 5 interior D lineman. I mean, we got our guy Murphy coming up. Byron's going to be a stud here next year, too. I think people are forgetting about him. We got a lot of young guys that are earning their second contract, so Seattle still got a lot to play for. I think the NFC West has 3 of the top 5 teams in the NFL. I'll put Niners at 5, Seattle 1, LA 2.
Rich, thanks for the call. That's one of the 12s here in Temecula, California.
It was funny seeing the tweets like, all this just to stop Sam Darnold.
It's funny.
It made me laugh.
Boy, they're an embarrassment of riches of people that you can pay hard-earned American dollars to see perform here in the Los Angeles area, right? So I decided, for my final top 5 of the week, top 5 athletes playing in Los Angeles. Ooh. Presented by Hyundai. Hit it.
High 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's top 5.
All right, the first one is potentially controversial because as diehard Dodger fan, diehard UCLA Bruin, Rich Eisen Show, digital coordinating producer, the keeper of Los Angeles Sports Flames of the Rich Eisen Show, Sean Mitchell said when he saw my list, this guy doesn't play in Los Angeles. And he said that of Mike Trout, number 5.
I mean,
that's a good point. That's what he said. He doesn't play in Los Angeles. He plays in Orange County, but it's Los Angeles Angels, and you don't have to go too far to see him play. And he's an all-time great. Modern-day Mickey Mantle. I understand we need to see it in the playoffs. But Mike Trout's in this town.
Okay.
All right, the greater Los Angeles area. And, okay, but that's what he said. He doesn't play in Los Angeles, Rich.
It's like 45 minutes.
All right, so, I mean, name the best Jet or Giant. You didn't play in New York.
At least it's across the.
Okay. Doesn't leave the same state. It's at least the same state.
That's true.
Number 4, I'm putting Myles Garrett here.
Oh, hey. It's before the ground. Hey.
We're just talking about the fact that if you're watching us, you're probably not out driving around, but if you're getting ready to drive.
I hope you're not anyway.
Well, I mean.
I've seen it before.
This car I drove.
Car?
No, the car I drove this week, I drove the electric Cadillac. The great guy. Dan Broderick, the guy who runs Cadillac of Beverly Hills, is a really good dude. And so he said, if you've never driven an electric car, let's trade cars for a few days.
Right.
So I gave him my car. He gave me his. And that has a 55-inch screen across the front.
55-inch
screen? And the passenger, you hit an icon, including YouTube, and you can just sit there and watch it.
Could you watch Netflix as a passenger?
Now, here's the weird thing, though. This is how advanced this technology is. I was driving. I was parked.
Yep.
And I pushed that YouTube and I pushed that Netflix, and it says, no passenger detected.
So it won't let it do it
work.
if you're the only one.
I mean,
in the car.
maybe I'd have to put like a dumbbell in the seat.
Exactly.
Or just like
That
put your
would do it.
backpack or something.
That would do it.
Okay, so the reason I'm bringing this up is I did drive from Santa Monica to Manhattan Beach at about 10 o'clock this morning. The entire 405 going north from roughly LAX to Culver City is completely blank. It looks like a ghost town. They
Just
shut
empty.
it. Now, you say you looked it up and there was a shooting?
Yeah, there was a police shooting of somebody that was fleeing after an assault at a 7-Eleven, and there was a shootout, and the guy was killed by police.
And a lot of times, if it's happening on the freeway, if the shootout happens on the freeway, then they have to individually go down and look for fragments of bullet.
But here's what I didn't
things
understand
like
about that. Okay, very sorry to hear someone was shot. I hope nobody was killed. But why, you said they shut it down for 6 hours?
That's what I saw this morning.
Why do you need to shut down a major thoroughfare in the world's busiest freeway system for 6 hours?
To collect evidence.
Yeah, but
collect evidence. It was a shooting. So, and I think the guy, fatally shot on the north.
So the guy's dead.
Right, but I mean now they're going to build. I mean,
and also the police officers if they didn't. Yeah.
Right, it's a crime scene now.
Yeah, that just seems like an excessive amount of time to shut down an entire freeway.
I mean, that happened on, I think, the 110 at this exchange over here in downtown where, unfortunately, someone was attempting to jump off the bridge, but it shut down that entire section during rush hour. So, I mean, this is the same thing. It sometimes just happens, and LA is crazy. It has the.
They have recovered. They have recovered the gun that was used, so they're out there scrambling.
Yeah,
around.
Hopefully they open it up because it's just those cars aren't. When I say gridlocked, they're not moving at all.
It's like full on Sigler.
Yeah,
right?
It's like trying to get out of a Dodger game on the top level.
Oh,
it's like not moving at all.
Can't be that.
All
bad.
right, Emily, your birthday is tomorrow, correct?
Yes,
this is your 30th.
It is. One thing. I was telling them in the back. So I'm on, ESPN or whatever. You know how you get ads or whatever on the corner of it? I'm about to turn 30 and I get Botox ads? Come on.
Oh.
I don't need Botox.
Okay. Are those two things related? Does the computer know she's about to turn 30?
Are they
because I can't tell you how many times we've had a conversation.
I did go to a med spa recently, but it's for facials.
For people who don't think your phone is listening and that all this isn't connected, we've had a conversation before, and I'll mention Terranea. And then I'll go to open my email and an ad for Terranea will pop up.
See, I don't believe in anything.
Terranea.
Well, how do you explain that?
What do you want to pop up on my computer and my phone? Just give me a thing.
The movie The Odyssey.
The Odyssey.
And then let's do something a little more off the board. So let's do like basketball.
Or how about this? You're looking to buy World Cup tickets.
Yeah.
That could be on my. I've searched for World Cup tickets already.
Titleist. Because you wouldn't be searching for that already. So
Titleist golf ball. Titleist golf ball. Titleist golf ball.
Let's see if
that's laptop and phone.
I got a Botox ad, and it's funny because I got my eyebrows done yesterday, and the woman who was doing my eyebrows was like, and she asked how old I was, and I said almost turning 30, and she's like, oh, I thought you were younger. So I don't know what my laptop wants me to think. Am I younger or old?
Now, are you off all of next week?
I'm off Wednesday through Friday next week.
Okay, same as me.
I'm in on Monday and Tuesday.
I'm doing Wednesday from Idaho.
Yeah.
So is the first wedding next weekend?
Next Friday. My sister's wedding is on a Friday.
Okay, so is it in Virginia?
Yes.
All right, so you're going Wednesday. You're going to Virginia.
Yes. Thursday is like rehearsal dinner / family dinner, whatever. Friday's wedding. Saturday, I think I'm going to go to a Nationals game on Saturday because I'll just be in town still because I didn't want to go back earlier.
How long does it take you from wherever you live in Virginia to get to a Nationals game?
So I'm staying up north in Virginia. So like the wedding's going to be in Loudoun, which is like 40 minutes from DC. My sister lives in Arlington, which is like right where Reagan is. Okay. So it's like right in the heart of it. And so I'm going to stay at her place instead of going all the way back to Fredericksburg, which is where I grew up.
Okay.
Now, would you ever down the line at some point in your future get the Botox?
I think it depends on what it would be for.
You're too young.
Yeah, you're way too young.
I'm not because my friends are all getting Botox.
Some people are absolutely opposed to it. Like, I will not do any. It's like
I think I'd like to age gracefully, but the only thing I'd want is like I think I might get Botox in my jaw because I grind my teeth a lot.
Yeah,
and I might have to get that medically, like from my doctor asking me to get
if
Botox.
If you don't stop doing that, they're going to make you wear a mouthpiece.
I do already.
Okay,
so
I can't sleep without it.
Jack Ireland wears a mouthpiece at night. Yeah.
Okay. Do I have time to tell a quick story?
Sure.
Yeah.
I got 2 minutes.
Okay. So I got Botox 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I get Botox
in your face.
In my face.
Is that the only place you do get Botox?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it wears off. It's not. It's not like
about
lip
once
filler
every
or
6 months.
Yeah.
So I had Bell's palsy.
Yeah,
you remember. And because of that, I have hypertonicity in my left eye, which means if I smile, this eye will close entirely.
And you can tell it gets progressively worse, and that's when you do the Botox.
I do it right around here, right around my left eye.
Does it hurt?
From scrunching. It's a needle in the face.
Okay.
So it's
but
not.
It's not like
fun.
you're doing it because you want your face to be nice and tight or something.
No. I don't care wrinkles and lines.
I will say
and all that
my forehead is still lacking the lines that
you have no lines.
My younger sister has lines. She's the one getting married, so it's because she's a doctor and she's got really stressed out.
Does your younger sister listen?
No.
Okay. Do you like the guy?
I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I love Daniel. I love Daniel a lot, and I'm excited for him to be my brother-in-law.
Okay.
By the way, right answer no matter what you really think.
Well done.
But their wedding's going to be fun. I'm excited. And, it's the first of us to get married of my sisters. And so it's also the thing with my parents where it's like also their
so this
party.
guy, Daniel, is going to be seriously outnumbered for the next few years because you have no brothers, right?
I have no brothers, only sisters. It's
and
just
you have 3?
Daniel. I have 3 sisters, yes.
Okay. Ooh, that guy's fighting an uphill battle against the estrogen wars.
If you guys care about astrology at all, we're all Geminis, which does something.
Oh, my God. You're all Geminis?
My mom's a Virgo. My dad's a Leo. It's a really bad suggestion if you do care about that stuff.
Wow, Geminis, Leos, all that stuff.
Yes. All right.
Scares me.
All right. We gotta go.
Hey, we're going to fix all the problems in sports today, by the way.
Coming up next, we're going to do NBA Finals. We're going to do Dodgers losing last night to Arizona. All that stuff coming up for you. And it's an effing Friday, so anything goes. See you on the radio, see you on the app, and see you on the other thing we do.
Age 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids, let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
My dad passed away unexpectedly. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos.com. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. You get a quote in seconds, and you can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates.
The home of the Lakers. And now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles.
Sports!
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason in Ireland is on for your Friday afternoon.
Mason
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, a feel-good Friday and F-It Friday this June 5th. Steve Mason, Johnny I, the biggest show on the radio, the Hall of Famers. Dodgers Angels Freeway Series tonight. How about that? Plus, we get you ready for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. We're still excited excited about the Rams'
newest star, Myles Garrett. Myles, thanks for coming on, man.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Oh, Myles, we are so happy to have you here.
Lakers offseason, LeBron, Luka, all of it. And, of course, fun and frivolity on a Friday.
Oh, dipsy-doo between the legs.
I get out of the shower, I do a happy dance, and then I suck on the tap.
Producer Emily's here, producer Brian Cohen, the social team in the back, and you.
Yeah.
Dipsy-doo between his legs.
Let's do it for Friday, the biggest show on the radio.
So with that said, let's get this show on the
Beef stew's coming back soon, I think.
Yeah. Mason and Ireland.
What they call me is a cornhole savant.
Your Friday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon, Monster. It is Friday. It's an effing Friday. Anything goes today. By the way, if you don't watch Before the Growl, there's always amazing stuff. So you should get here 10
talked
minutes
about
early.
Botox.
We talked about Botox. Talking about Emily's birthday tomorrow. Brian's birthday on Sunday.
Yeah, guys, it's the big birthday. Now, what number is it for you, Brian?
32.
32, and Em is 30.
I'm not yet.
Oh,
I'm 30 tomorrow.
You're hanging on to the final
I'm in
12
denial.
hours. Yeah.
Right. See, you guys have nothing to worry about. At what age do you think, John, there is a decline? 30 is not it.
No. When I started feeling my age was probably 45.
Yeah, I was going to say 50. 50 was a pretty significant. 60 is like.
Yeah. Now you're just coasting.
Yeah, exactly. But you guys have plenty of years, and congratulations and happy birthday and all that stuff. I
picked up a comically large amount of alcohol at Costco yesterday. So
nice.
It'll be a fun little pool party
Awesome.
tomorrow.
There you go.
And BC, what are you doing for your birthday?
Planning on going to a Dodger game tomorrow night.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah,
Excellent.
good time.
Excellent. All right. So there you have it. Big birthday weekend. Tonight, big game 2 of the NBA Finals, an absolute.
By the way, I think the Spurs need to be really careful tonight because the Knicks are better than everybody is saying. The Knicks are historically good in this postseason.
Right.
They've won 8 straight, but you cannot let them get,
No, its series is over if they lose.
Well, they've had a game in each series so far, the Knicks, where they've just annihilated their opponent at least once.
Yeah.
And the Spurs have got to look out for that tonight because if they win tonight, I don't think there's any chance of slowing them down.
No, the Spurs have to win tonight if they want to keep the series alive. By the way, the Spurs are favored tonight, but the Knicks are favored to win the series after game 1.
All right. Do you know the spread? Don't tell me if you know it.
I do know it.
Okay. I'm going to say that I believe the spread in the first game was around 4.
Yeah.
It was around San Antonio by 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to tilt it because the Spurs are in this much-win situation. I'm going to say Spurs by 5.5. Am I close?
6.5. You're within 1. That counts.
Yeah, that's very close.
Yeah,
Even
6.5
more.
points. Now, the Knicks, again, after the tilt from game 1, are favored to win the series, but tonight, San Antonio, a 6.5 point favorite over the Knicks down in San Antonio. I was reading about, the Jackals? The Jackals down in San Antonio?
Is that what the fans call themselves or something?
Well, there's a fan supporter group.
Yeah.
In San
They used to call
Antonio.
themselves the baseline bums.
This is a group that is hand-selected by Wemby. Wemby wanted a soccer football vibe in the arena.
And he beats the drum at the end of the games. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so he has.
Boy, what's not to like about Wemby?
He's got 99 guys. He has apparently personally interviewed each of them. They had to audition, then he personally interviewed them.
Good for him.
Now those guys sit in the lower bowl. They pay $99 for the whole year, every game, as long as they promise to be at 75% of the games. This is all driven by Wemby.
I have a question, and
Yeah.
you might not have the answer to this. What's the interview process like? Like, what are the questions that Wemby asks? Like,
I think it would be similar to, like, are you willing to do whatever it takes to win? Like the other day when I made all you guys make the sound that the umpire made, I bet you it's similar to that. Like, I bet you they walk in and they say, all right, we just rallied down. We're 20 points down. We just hit a big shot. What do you do? And let them make fools out of themselves. And if they're willing to make a fool out of themselves, I think they're in.
I was a little bit wrong. There's only 70 seats in this,
Okay.
but the price is right. $99 for the whole season long. And members describe
99
it.
a game.
$99. No, $99 for the entire season. I'm sorry, $999 for the
just
entire
under
season.
$1,000.
Yeah, just under $1,000.
Wait a minute, $1,000 for 41 home
for the
games?
Entire home schedule.
That's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. But is that not kind of what they tried to do at Clipper Stadium? Didn't they try to build a big wall of people and all that? And isn't there like a bargain price to get in and join
and
it or
they
whatever?
kick people out and they give them a little card saying, hey, you appear to not be a member of the wall, therefore you are asked to leave.
Yeah, I mean, that whole thing. This is interesting because it's driven by Wemby himself.
Would it be untoward of us? Would I be accused of being a bad sport if we awarded some type of a prize to any Laker fan who could infiltrate the wall?
No, that'd be amazing.
That would be fantastic.
But they get given like a little card saying, hey, sorry, you can't be here. You're not
No, I actually asked one of the ushers. I said, so what would you do if I showed up in a Laker sweatshirt? He said, I would walk up to you and I would say, sir, can I see your ticket, please? And if you had a ticket in the wall, just say, I don't know if you knew, did you buy this ticket yourself or did someone give it to you? And I would say, I bought it myself.
Yep.
And he would say, well, you probably noticed that when you bought the ticket, we have strict rules in this section. So you've got, and this is what they say, you've got two choices. Take off the Lakers sweatshirt, and I will give you a Clippers sweatshirt to wear if you want to do this.
Ew.
And stay in your seat. Or I'll move you to a different seat. But you can't stay there wearing a Lakers sweatshirt. That's how they handle it. And this particular usher that I dealt with was very pleasant.
Okay.
This guy from the Intuit Dome, he goes, we don't get adversarial. I simply explained to him this one section in the arena.
Right.
You either wear Clipper gear or neutral. But you can't wear the opponent's colors.
Yeah.
We're going for a vibe here. So what do you want to do? You want to stay there, but then you got to take off the Lakers sweatshirt. Or do you want me to move you to a different seat? And then you'd have to decide.
Right.
Do you think that's reasonable? Or since you bought a ticket to sit in that section and you paid money, should you be able to wear whatever you want?
It's a good question. I don't know. From a business perspective, right? You're always allowed to refuse service to anybody you want to, right?
Yeah.
And is that not partially refusing service?
Here's the weird thing about the wall.
No shoes, no shirt, Lakers hoodie, you're out. Something like that.
I don't know if the numbers were the same this year.
Yep.
But last year, when teams shot free throws into the wall,
right,
they had the lowest free throw percentage of any team in a visiting arena anywhere. So the concept is kind of working.
Right.
But it would be like, so the Jackals is more like, though, if like Kawhi Leonard interviewed everybody in the wall.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Which would
If
be an
it was
interesting
going through
interview.
him. Instead, it's going, I don't know, Ballmer and his lieutenants or whatever.
I think Ballmer would have to do it because he's so bouncing off the walls.
Wemby also personally chose the name Jackals. Rules include you must stay on your feet the entire game and chant for the entire game. You are not allowed to be on your phones. Being part of the 70-seat supporters section requires season-long dedication. You must go to 75% of the games in order to qualify. And $999, you can be at every game chanting and cheering for Wemby.
It'll turn into like what Timothy Chalamet posted on his Instagram story. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
So on his Instagram story, he posted a series of pictures of him in Texas, but he has ice bags on his knees because he's like, you don't know the toll it takes to root for these Knicks for game in and game out. So, I think that the Jackals should replicate that and say, we're the Jackals. We have ice bags on our knees, too, because we're standing the whole time.
There you go. Do what Chalamet does. Scrawny kid.
Great actor, though.
I think he does have anemia.
No, does he really?
He talked about it.
No. Well, I don't want to. So is it wrong for me to say he's a scrawny kid?
No, it's okay. He knows he's skinny.
Wait, anemia is a blood disorder, right?
I think he talked about it. He's like, in an interview, he's like, oh, yeah, anemic vibes or whatever.
Yeah, he's good in everything I've seen.
Yeah, he's really good.
But he is scrawny.
He is scrawny. He's a scrawny kid. So tonight, John, first of all, I think the Spurs are going to win tonight. I feel completely confident in saying that. I'm going to take 10,000 mythical dollars and put it all on Wemby and the Spurs minus
So you're
the
laying the
6
6.5. I wouldn't do
half.
that.
Laying the points tonight. Big night for Wemby. And the Jackals.
I think the Knicks are going to be playing with a certain amount of confidence and freedom that they wouldn't have if they didn't win game one. So I think tonight's closer than 6.5.
I have an admission to make, John.
Which is?
So earlier this week, I gave a statistic about teams that sweep versus teams that go 7.
Did you make it up?
No, totally got it wrong. I said 24 times, 20-4 for the team that goes 7. It's actually 20-4 for the team that sweeps while the other team goes 7.
So the rest is better.
The rest is better in practice than you think, than it seems.
Okay.
The rust argument doesn't hold as much water as it used to.
I was really waiting for you to clarify that.
Were you?
No, I wasn't.
Well, I wanted to point. I mean, if I get something wrong, I think there should be a crawl at the end of the show, maybe on the YouTube,
all the mistakes
where it just
we made?
shows all the mistakes we made today.
Yeah, could
Oh
be that.
God, that'd be an endless ticker.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's like, ladies and gentlemen, show's over. Here's 5 minutes of all the stuff we got wrong.
Well, let me tell you folks something. Anybody who hosts a talk show that hosts a sports talk show is going to be wrong a lot.
Yes.
A ton.
Yes.
I always laugh when like the people in the chat or on Twitter come at us and they say, you're wrong about that. You're wrong about that. I go, I'm wrong all the time.
We are people in a room talking for 3.5 hours every day. Most of the stuff is based in reality. Some of the stuff we may get wrong.
I was disappointed in the Dodger game last night. I was watching when they blew the lead.
Yeah.
I think they had some insane record when they were up after the 7th inning. I think I heard Hartung say they were like 38-2.
Yep.
And last night they blew it.
They did.
And
Will Klein gave up 2 in the 8th, and then Tanner Scott gave up the big home run in the ninth.
The bullpen has been so good
that
you just expect them to come through every time. And last night was a reminder that it won't be every time.
And yet, John, the biggest problem with the Dodgers, do you know what it is?
With the Dodgers?
Yes. Biggest problem with the Dodgers right now.
I don't think they have any problem.
I will tell you what it is. Coming up next, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Think premium meat has to come with a premium price? Not at Wild Fork Foods. Get Brazilian beef tenderloin for only $10 a pound. Yes, $10 a pound. And Atlantic salmon portions for just $9.98 a pound. That's steakhouse and seafood house quality at home. Everything is blast frozen to lock in flavor and nutrients. Shop one of their 11 locations or order online for same-day delivery. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods. Quality meat, wild prices.
The Freeway Series is coming. Join Greg Bergman at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel for a Blue Review watch party on Sunday, June 7th at 1 p.m. as the boys in blue take on the Angels. Our friends from Milagro Tequila will be pouring their signature freshest margarita straight from the Margarita Mobile. Come hang with Greg Bergman and resident Angels fan Sam Boney for ice-cold margaritas, giveaways, and plenty of baseball bragging rights during the Freeway Series Sunday, June 7th at Clearman's Galley. See you there.
Los Angeles, your Rams have reloaded, and they're ready to kick off their 2026 campaign. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett joins reigning MVP Matthew Stafford to lead the Rams into massive matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, and more. To experience every matchup live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, plus interest-free monthly payment plans and stadium event pre-sale access, visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Empower. Katie got a VIP box for the postseason.
She worked with Empower to help her get good at money so she can be a little bad. She planned well and was able to bring the whole family.
Who wants homemade egg salad sandwiches?
Even Beth.
Horseradish? Anyone? How about some tuna on rye?
Oh, strike 3, Beth. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
Payoff pitch to Rojas.
Hey, this is Miguel from the Los Angeles Dodgers.
It's back. It's on its way. Out of here. Miguel Rojas.
You're listening to Mason and Ireland show.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
All right, all day long today, because it's both Brian and Emily's birthday this weekend, they're playing their favorite song. All
right.
Yes. Is this a niece?
This is Mac Miller.
Mac Miller.
I'm going to say this is an Emily song.
I'm going to say this is a BC.
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 Oh, wow.
All
Okay,
right.
you're up
There
1-0.
you go. Up 1-0 in the game. All right, so coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Tune in to Game 2 of the NBA Finals tonight, starting at 5:30 on ESPN LA 710 or on the ESPN LA app. In crystal clear digital audio, play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Visit Pechanga.com for more information.
So, Mace, as you know, I've been trying to embrace the hate lately and check in with the YouTube chat
Yes.
every once in a while. So,
Are you there now?
Yeah, it's when I'm feeling like overconfident or cocky about anything, I just go to the YouTube chat where they hate everyone and everything.
Okay.
But this is a very funny line from someone named Mr. Alvizi.
Hey, man.
Y'all don't need a crawl of mistakes. Trust me. The chat will note, amplify, pontificate over, and probably distort any mistakes made by the crew.
Excellent.
With love, of course.
There you go. There you go. That's
Feel
very
the love. Feel
Yeah. And a lot of they're being nice to you today, maybe because it's the day before your birthday.
It's Emily's birthday.
There's still some hate in there, but
Are they saying that I need Botox?
not yet.
No, not yet.
But they will now.
You
but
don't-
a lot of happy birthday wishes to both of you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for those who wish me a happy birthday.
And screw you to those who don't. All right. So, John, I'm looking at the Dodger game last night, and obviously Will Klein gave up a couple in the eighth. Tanner Scott gave up the home run in the ninth as they lose. You know what I looked at last night? And he went 1 for 5, so he did have a hit last night. But Mookie Betts has become a problem. Mookie Betts is batting 183. He is among the worst hitters amongst starters in Major League Baseball right now. I want to just follow me. I'm going to give you this trend line of 4 years. Okay, so Mookie in 2023 batted 307. Next year, 289. Next year, 258. This year, 183. His OPS, 987, 863, 732. Now it's 611. It's time to move Mookie down the lineup. I'm not saying Mookie's done. I'm not, but he doesn't look right
far
now.
Down?
I mean, he feels like a 6-hitter to me.
See, I would move Kyle Tucker before I'd move Mookie. I think they're both struggling, but I have more confidence in Mookie to figure it out than Tucker. Do you? If or would you just move both of them down?
Well, I think Kyle Tucker just is coming off the home run. I don't know if he's turning it around or not. I would move Mookie down. Tucker, I think, is starting to come around. He's stopped hacking at the very first pitch every single at
Mookie
bat.
had a 2-home run game last week.
Yeah, Mookie's got a total of 6 home runs, I think, now. But he's batting 168, John. 168.
And he doesn't have that illness like he had last year, which was the reason why we could assume there was a slow start, then he picked it up towards the end of the season. This year, it's not that case.
But when I give you those trend lines from 300 down to 183 over a 4-year period, does that not say in decline?
It does, but if it were me, I would give him another month. We just started June.
Yeah.
You got a 6-7 game lead in the West.
Oh, yeah. I'm not worried about the division or anything like that.
He's too important to your championship hopes. You want to get him more at bats, not less. If the team was struggling, if the team was 6 games behind, I'd be on board with you. But they have the luxury, because they're so good, of letting guys work through some stuff. And so I would give Mookie another month. Now, on July 1st, If those numbers are the same or worse, I'll come over to your side. But he's too important. You're paying him too much money. He's one of your de facto team captains.
He missed a couple weeks with that oblique injury.
Yeah,
That's
give
true.
him some time to work through this because when he's good, he can carry your whole team.
Yeah, when I see that trend line, I'm like, oh, that's age. That's Brian, am I right or am I right? I'm giving you two options. I'm right or I'm right.
A little right.
A little right. Okay.
Do you think
come along.
the decline might have been accelerated by playing at shortstop?
A lot of people ask that.
Yeah, I think it's a fair point. He has put so much energy, as they talked about it last year. Miguel Rojas was kind of the shortstop
we'll trade
tutor.
for Bobby Witt at the trade deadline, put Mookie back in right, and we're all set to
But
go.
the thing is, usually people do the opposite. Usually they start in infield and they go to outfield once they get a little older, right? So then, I
He's
think
getting older and going to the difficult position.
Yeah.
And it's very, very. I mean, to play shortstop, you've got to be really locked in, and maybe that is taking away from his performance at the plate. I just see year by year numbers going down, and particularly this year, and it makes me think,
I mean, that might happen to all these stars in the Dodgers. Ohtani's not a spring chicken, though I know that he's continuously getting better. Freddie Freeman, he's getting older.
Yep.
Max Muncy, it's his own determination when he decides to leave the game, but I don't think he's going to be here in 3 years. So it's kind of the end of the line for some of these stars to be watching the past couple of years. But I think there's still going to probably 3 or 4 more seasons with them, but they might not be all-star caliber, not excluding Ohtani, for much longer.
So let me pivot here. We are in the midst of doing a draft of World Cup teams.
Yeah, I'm close.
By text.
Emily, I think I need you to make a pick before I get to make another pick.
Yes, you're right.
I got to be honest with you. I have had a hard time following this because for a long time it was just flags, and I'm like, I don't know what the German
I'm right
flag
there
looks
with
like.
those who are
I don't know
not-
what the Greece flag
You would
looks
not.
like.
You
I'm
neither one of you would win the flag.
No,
quiz.
I'm out on the flags.
The Sheldon Cooper fun with flags. For
Nope.
those of you who watch The Big Bang Theory.
Okay. For people who didn't listen to the afternoon show, the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show with featuring Mike Trudell yesterday.
Travis and DeMarco.
So Trudell decided to. Brian, you were listening. So Trudell decided to do a World Cup thing without even asking if anybody wanted to
just stuck
participate.
everybody in it.
Yeah, is asking us for
And
money.
then said
Didn't
the
agree
draft
to that.
is now.
Right.
Right.
So no one agreed to it. So the
So
draft is
Dono,
now.
thank God. So Dono goes, I got blank to do. I'm not doing
Yep.
this now.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we've been methodically over the past 24 hours making picks in this draft. I was at Costco and I see 70 messages because people are hearting and liking things you don't need to heart and like when there's this many people on a group chat.
Right.
What are we doing here?
Well,
Why are we doing
we're
this?
having fun. We're trying to invest in the World Cup. We get
we're
to give
trying
each
to
other
make
crap.
the World Cup interesting.
I got Norway and Japan. Today we're all
Honestly,
Norwegian and Japanese. Let's go.
Norway
Let's
and Japan
go.
is fantastic.
Yeah,
I think
that's actually a pretty solid draft.
You think
for
so?
you might
I
have one of the best
Netherlands
players.
and I have one more pick.
Right. Norway's got that striker who's one of the best players
Erling
in the
Haaland.
tournament. Yeah.
He's one of the best players, best soccer players in the world.
Yeah.
And then Japan can be good.
Who'd you wind up with them?
I have only one pick so far because I'm waiting for Lindsay, I believe, to pick her pick next. But for my second pick, but I have Germany, which is actually the team I always root for. I mean, it's USA.
Germany, according to ESPN.com, is the third-ranked team in the whole tournament.
Yeah,
I
as they
have
should
the
be.
pick before you, and I didn't want Germany because when I fell in love with the World Cup, I was visiting my dad's family in Ireland in 1974, and the Netherlands made a deep run. They had Johan Cruyff.
Oh, yeah.
And they went all the way to the final. So I figured I'd have more fun there.
Netherlands were on the, I like the Netherlands.
Well, let me explain why I like Germany. It's a similar reason. So my first World Cup that I watched a lot was 2006. That was in Germany. And my cousins had a German exchange student as
It
over the
must have
summer.
been super into it.
And so he was super into
Yeah.
it. I played soccer, so I was sitting there. And so me and him would watch these games together. And then as when he went back to Germany, he would send me German national team stuff. So I had a jersey, I had a scarf, I had all this stuff. So I became if Team USA is out, I root for Germany.
Okay. BC, who'd you wind up with?
My first pick still got to make the second. First one, defending champs, Argentina.
Yeah,
Greatest
that was a great
soccer
pick.
player
And by
in
the
the
way,
world. Come on.
slid down.
Right.
Didn't you get him at 6?
Yes.
7,
Or I
maybe?
think
It's hard to
eight.
repeat.
Yeah.
It is hard to repeat. No
Hey,
question.
If Messi's playing, I'm betting on Messi.
Yeah, but I mean, Messi, it's very difficult to repeat. I'll tell you, whoever got Portugal, I think Portugal could make a run too. I think Portugal
that's
could
who
make a run.
Ronaldo plays for, right?
Yeah. The one thing I'll say, Em, about
Okay, wait. Let's explain too, because in the text,
Oh, yeah.
I was getting cracked up because every time you suggested a team, someone's like, "Oh, already take it, already take it." Mason, just look at the text.
No, look. Some people are just putting a flag up there. I'm like, I don't know what the Croatia flag looks like.
You should know what the Croatian flag is.
Do you know what the Croatian flag looks like? I don't.
Because I'm a citizen of this world. I understand the flags of the world.
I have citizenship in the world, too,
Okay.
and I don't know it. BC, you don't know any of the flags,
No
do you?
clue. No.
Ireland, do you know the flag of the next team you're picking? You know what it looks like?
I do.
So got a cross,
if I
it's
get the
blue,
team-
green, and
yeah,
yellow,
if
whatever.
I get the team I want, I do.
Oh, it is?
Well, we can't reveal it yet because we might take
I
it from
can't
each
say
other.
because Emily picks right in front of me.
Right.
By the way, I want to mention next Thursday, it is the Mexican national team versus South Africa. And we are going to be doing the show live from Commerce Casino, and I've officially got word that big fan of the Mexican national team, Pepe Mantilla, will be there with me and Andy to break down the game as we watch it live at Commerce Casino next Thursday.
Whoopie-doo.
Don't whoop-de-doo me, Pepe. Don't whoop-de-doo me. All right, coming up tonight, Freeway Series starts, and also that was a crazy collision at first base last night between
Which I thought
Vargas
could have been avoided. I
Muncy.
blame the fielder. I'll talk about it.
We got that coming up for you, and we got Momo coming up
good.
next. She's in San Antonio. I want to ask her about them Jackals. We'll find out from her what's going on, and as we get ready for Game 2 tonight, Mason, Ireland, 7:10 ESPN. Oh, Jacob. Yeah, so Jacob was just here yesterday. Great guy. He always wins, except when he plays Game of Games. There, sometimes he doesn't win. But if you are involved in any kind of accident, he will win for you. He's a guy that we know. He's a guy that's a friend of ours. He's a guy we trust. He's a guy who I called after I had an accident. I called from the scene, and he got me through that. He can get you through it, too.
And it's an easy number to remember, 800-345-6789. And Jacob was in here yesterday. We were talking to him about he doesn't just represent people that have been in car accidents. Any type of accident. If you're injured, hurt, sick, and it was caused by an accident, give Jacob a call. You may have a case. He's helping those people out. Where is it? Garden Grove, where they had the chemical spill?
Yeah, Garden Grove, yep.
And so he's always available. We can vouch for him personally. He's a great dude. And again, this bears repeating. You only pay if he wins. So it won't cost you anything. Free consultation, 800-345-6789.
800-345-6789 or call jacob.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Don't miss a special edition of ESPN LA Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
As Chris Morales broadcasts live from the Santa Monica Pier for the 10th annual CHLA Walk and Play LA event.
As Chris Morales broadcasts live from the Santa Monica Pier for the 10th annual CHLA Walk and Play LA event.
Celebrating the amazing work that Children's Hospital Los Angeles does for the community and celebrating the kids.
CHLA, saving lives every step of the way.
Live on ESPN LA, Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
Rams fans, D-Far here. The Rams are making history in 2026, heading to Melbourne, Australia to face the Niners. You can be there. I've teamed up with True Fan Travel to hook you up with the ultimate fan experience. Game tickets, hotels, exclusive events, even a chance to meet me all in one package. This isn't just a trip, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Spots are limited. Don't wait. Visit TrueFanTravel.com right now and secure your spot. That's TrueFanTravel.com. See you there.
This World Cup season, the ultimate watch party experience is at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and all the flavors that make every match unforgettable. Grab fire-grilled asada tacos, slow-braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more. Join us for every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. Service Titan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan, AI for the trades.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
No, I am Captain Spicy.
You are not Captain Spicy.
I am Captain Spicy.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Absolutely full of crap.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I like this.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
Oh, yeah. By the way, this is the song that will play at my memorial service. Like, when I go, this is going to be the song.
Is this Van Morrison?
Van Morrison, Into the Mystic, and this is an M song.
It is an Emily.
Yeah. It's a great song.
Love Van Morrison.
Yeah, Van Morrison is terrific. All right, speaking of terrific, joining us right now is the Ramona Shelburne. Momo, what's happening?
Hey, guys. I like that song, too, by the way. And thank you
song.
for saying the name of it, because I always just call it that Van Morrison song. So
Yep.
thank you.
Into the Mystic it is.
All right, Momo. By the way, what is Daniel's actual birthday?
Okay, so it's Jacob's birthday.
Jacob. Okay, sorry.
And his actual birthday is Monday, June 8th, and he has the same birthday as my mom, which is very, very fun every year.
Yeah.
But it's also, I have a finals baby, so I kind of have to come home for miss either game 2 or game 3, depending on how the days fall. So I flew home last night, and I'm home right now. We're going to do the birthday party this weekend, and then I'm going to fly Sunday afternoon to go to New York.
All right.
So this is I'm still a good mom. I still,
Yes.
Happy
Happy birthday to Jacob. Boy, a lot of birthdays. Emily tomorrow, Brian Sunday, Momo's mom, and Jacob on Monday.
My mom's next week, so yeah.
Marco Farr on the 9th.
Marco Farr on the 9th. My
Look
mom
at
on
those
the
Geminis.
13th. It's like, wow.
It makes sense, right? These Geminis and radio. Yeah.
Totally makes sense.
Momo, I think the Spurs are probably going to win tonight. But if they don't win the series, I was thinking about something. If Jalen Brunson leads the Knicks to an NBA championship, the best player ever, 6'2" or under, is probably Steph Curry. Number 2 on that list would be Isaiah Thomas. Number 3 would probably be Allen Iverson or maybe Nate Archibald. But if Brunson leads the Knicks, a franchise that has been in the toilet forever, to an NBA championship, and he's the finals MVP, doesn't he move into the top 3? Isn't he right there with Steph and Isaiah?
Listen, Steph's 6'3".
I think he's closer to 6'4", but he lists himself as 6'2".
Yeah, he's taller. I
with
think
you.
Isaiah.
I'm with you.
I would go Isaiah. Isaiah and AI would be 1 and 2 for me.
Yeah.
But doesn't Brunson move ahead of AI if he gets a title? AI won an MVP, but never a title.
Yeah, probably. I mean, what's interesting is I could see Brunson winning titles, whereas I can't see AI winning titles just based on their style of play.
Right.
I know there's that Becky Hammond quote.
Yeah, the Becky Hammond quote. Can't win if you're
she doubled
shortest
down
guy.
She doubled down on that last week.
She said, "Let's see."
That's what she should do. I mean, first of all, she's short, so she can say that. Okay. I'm short. I can. I understand her point. I mean, it is really hard to win when your best player is small and people target them defensively. But they have a team around him that, except for all of that. Like if you think, you have Steph Curry was not a great defender, but they put Klay Thompson next to him.
Right.
So it covered all that up, and then
Draymond
Steph got to be okay.
him. Yeah.
Right, and the Knicks, they got Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. Those are great defenders. Those are all NBA defenders, right there next to him.
So, Momo, do you know about this this group down there called the Jackals in San Antonio?
Oh, I know about the Jackals, man. I don't think I should go up to where they sit and where they hang out. I let Tim McMahon do that story.
I heard Tim McMahon.
He went amongst them.
Howdy, guys. I heard McMahon up there in the Jackals section. Describe what's going on. Wemby's deeply involved in it, right?
He created the Jackals. He basically, listen, he's a European football fan. He likes Paris Saint-Germain. And this is a very European football thing to do, is to have a cheering section. that is like your diehards. I think the Clippers tried to do that, right, with their
their wall thing,
the wall and the wave or the swell. I don't know. But the thing about this that's so awesome is that you can try to create a group of diehard fans, but it has to happen organically. Like people have to be wanting to be a part of that. And Victor understood that immediately, which is why he embraced them. He's the one who brought out the drum, right? At the end of games, when they win a game, a lot of times he goes, okay, let's bang the drum for the Jackals. And he gets the drum and he decides who, I guess he wouldn't say he decides, but he does. Okay. Everyone kind of understands who was the star of the game, and they get to bring the drum out, and and it's sort of a reward. I was there one night when Devin Vassell got to do it because he played a great game. It's really fun. He's created all these little traditions, and I think it just comes from a very authentic place. Like, I don't think he went into this going, okay, how will I endear myself to the local fans? I will create a fan club. I think he just grew up in a culture that did that and thought it would be cool.
Huh. The one thing I think, Momo, I mentioned to Mace earlier, I think we're all underrating the Knicks. I mean, if you look statistically at what they've done in these playoffs, it's historic. I mean, I know the East stinks and there aren't a lot of good teams, but to win 8 straight road playoff games, I mean, that's insane.
Don, you and I picked the Knicks, right? I mean, and I people go, why did you pick the Knicks? And I go, I mean, they're just on this amazing heater. I mean, they're on a historic run. There's something about this team right now. Now, listen, they're going to lose a game, I assume.
Tonight.
I don't know. Can you think they could sweep? I don't know.
Tonight. Spurs win tonight. I think they go even
I think so too.
at
But
MSG.
they better, I'll tell you what, the Spurs better not mess around.
Oh, it's over if they lose.
Yeah.
At least one, Momo, I made this point earlier, at least once in every series, they've put the wood to the opponent and beat them by 40.
Yeah.
And
I will say this. They had a couple spots in that first game where the 15-point lead easily could have gone to 20 or 30, but they kind of messed around. They played with their food a little bit. I thought Victor was settling for three-pointers. He was not aggressive enough in attacking the rim or at least getting post position. Karl Towns did a really good job on him defensively, but he also made Victor work defensively. You guys, I have never seen anybody get by Victor the way Karl Towns got by him.
Well,
he's not known as being fast. He's
kind
getting
of
a step on him, though.
He's kind of perfect to play Wemby, Momo, because he's 6'11" and he's 250 pounds. So he's the same weight as Wemby, and he's close to him in height, so he can kind of give him a hard time, right?
Yeah, and he doesn't. When you watch Karl Towns play, he always looks a little goofy the way he runs, and he's not super fluid and all that. But he is actually very smooth and athletic. Like, he's very skilled. And so I think it's I'm going to be interested to see how Wemby adjusts. Do they take Wemby off of Karl defensively, which was originally the plan? Have Wemby not guard Josh Hart, okay, and then be the free safety and have somebody else guard Karl Towns. Well, Karl was playing really well. Wemby wanted the challenge, but couldn't stop him, expended way too much energy there, and then didn't have enough left on the other end. I think Wemby has to be more disciplined, go back to the original plan, put Vassell or something on Karl Towns. If Karl gets 30 on you, cool, but at least you have a better version of Wemby rather than falling into that trap. But if you know the way that Wemby is wired, I don't think he wants to show weakness. I don't think he wants to admit that somebody got the best of him. My instinct on him is that he will double down.
Yeah. I think if you look at the Spurs side of things, I don't know why you would have Dylan Harper only play 28 minutes. He is when he's out there, he is one of the best players on the floor. I don't understand that. And the other thing is De'Aaron Fox has just been terrible. De'Aaron Fox has been terrible.
And by the way, this is a problem for them because De'Aaron Fox makes $50 million a year. I think it's going to closer to 60 in the future. And Dylan Harper is ready to take over that job.
He's ready to go.
And so, Momo, if they for lack of a better term, usurp De'Aaron Fox for Dylan Harper and Dylan Harper goes nuts, what do you do with Fox?
Well, let's back up a second. De'Aaron Fox his ankle is really not good. Okay, my intel on this is that he's playing through a tremendous amount of pain. He is not 100% himself. I think they should be babying him a little bit more, but the reason he's out on the court is because he doesn't generally turn the ball over. He's a veteran point guard. He takes care of the ball. He gets them set up into their offense in a way that gets everyone else going. So even though he's not dynamic right now the way that Dylan Harper is offensively, Mitch Johnson, I understand why he chose stability, like the idea of stability over the young rookie and explosiveness, because they were trying to kind of protect the lead in the second half, and then they lost it. And I thought they should have subbed Dylan back in once they fell behind, because Dylan has that explosive ability. My guess is, he played 3 minutes in the fourth quarter, guys.
Yeah,
it just doesn't work, and so I think that's going to change. And I'm going to give Fox the benefit of the doubt, knowing that he really is playing on a bad wheel. He can't get by people. He can't move the way he normally does.
Okay, Momo, I want to hit a different part of your frame of reference. We've got a piece of breaking news.
Oh, what do we got?
TMZ says that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding is set for July 3rd at Madison Square Garden. You're having your wedding at MSG?
What if there's a Knicks parade that
Are you
day?
inviting like 20,000 people to your wedding? What is going on? Is it open to her fans? What is happening?
Emily, I'm not buying it. I don't think they're getting married at MSG. What do you think?
TMZ, when was the last time TMZ was wrong about something?
That's true. They're normally right.
I think it would be weird.
It would be weird.
Yeah.
You sell tickets?
So I will clarify in what I sent you. Rumored to be MSG. What TMZ reported was that it's going to take place in Manhattan.
Oh, and then
in the
they
center
added
of Manhattan,
it?
And then it's being rumored to be MSG.
Okay.
Okay, what day is that again?
July the 3rd. Not stealing any shine from our 250th anniversary, July 3rd, we're having the biggest wedding in the history of the world.
I disagree.
Wow.
That's the biggest wedding in the history of the world. I think that's Princess Diana.
If it's going to be at
100%
MSG,
it's Princess Diana.
Yeah, Princess Diana is way more important than Taylor Swift's wedding. Sorry, Taylor Swift.
Yeah. I think it's fascinating if it's at Madison Square Garden, because I don't know if you're selling tickets.
Like a choice. That's a really interesting. That says something about them. Like they first of all, they don't want to make any edits to the guest list, apparently.
Right. No, everybody's going to get in on that one.
Yeah, I mean,
if you met her once, you're in.
I think it's going to be an outdoor wedding. I think it's going to be, so if it's in Manhattan, could they rent out a large portion of Central Park?
I would imagine you can get a permit to do that. Sure.
I mean, why don't they go out to the Hamptons and there's some beautiful places out in the Hamptons. You could do it.
She has her house in Rhode Island.
Yeah, why not just be exclusive about it? Exclusive, low key. It doesn't need to be look at me, I'm getting married at Madison
Are we doing
Square
a reality
Garden,
show too? Or are we going to watch like the show on HBO and they're going to
The wedding?
Taylor gets married. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so Mo, before we let you go, Momo.
Yeah.
I still think Spurs win tonight and win the series. You are sticking with the Knicks, right?
I'm sticking with the Knicks on the series, but I agree with you. Spurs win tonight.
I want to ask you one other question. We talked about Mookie Betts and his decline. If you look at him, his trend line year after year after year, he is dipping. He's batting like 168 right now. I ask you because he's on your fantasy baseball team, is he not?
I know all about it. Yes, I know. I'm living with it. I'm living with that horrible. I bet on Mookie Betts to have a comeback year this year because he was bad last year, and it's just gotten worse. Like I doubled down. That was a very bad idea so far.
Do you think it's age? Do you think that it's caught up to him? What is going on with Mookie?
I think it's age. I think a lot of these injuries seem to be playing a part.
Yeah, true.
Right?
He had the oblique injury.
Yeah, he's been out. It's kind of hard to find your rhythm in the middle of the year. He did get better as the playoffs wore on. He got better as the season and playoffs. So I'm still thinking he's gonna. I mean, he better hit 200. Jeez.
Oh, he'll hit 200.
I think he can.
Mason wants to
200.
move him down now.
I'd like to drop him down to the 6th spot in the lineup and let him work it out.
I say give him the rest of June to figure it out because you're 7 games in front. I mean, you can afford this. It's not.
I know what you're saying, but I mean, I just think as a baseball player, I know when I suck, and I never used to get mad at the coach when they would move me up or down in the order when I sucked.
And
Like,
by the
you
way, and
already know.
I don't care, Momo. No matter what anybody says, there is less pressure on you if you bat down in the lineup.
There really is, and there's less at bats.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're scuffling, and you have 5 at bats in a game, I guess maybe you want to work through it. But I think physically, as you're building up and you're getting back to it, take a little pressure off.
Yeah.
There's way less pressure. When I was rolling, I'd hit first or second. When I was sucked, I'd hit 8th or 9th. It happens, and I don't know. I mean, if you do that to Shohei, I think he might get upset. I think he's earned enough credibility to just keep him up at the top of the order. But Mookie, this has been going on for a while now. This is time to kind of readjust things.
All right, so you're going to New York for Game 3.
Yeah.
Now, John and I have got a recommendation for you.
Oh, you got it, Momo. You got to do this.
I'm writing this down.
In Hell's Kitchen, there's a place called Don't Tell Mama, and it is the best piano bar I have ever been to. It is so much fun.
Here's the thing, Momo. It's a bunch of out-of-work Broadway actors that work there. And so everybody behind the bar, all the servers, and, of course, the person at the piano are all singing at the top of their lungs.
Yep.
And everybody in the crowd starts singing with them.
Yep.
It is so much
I'm
fun.
staying close enough to that. I'm staying kind of in Chelsea area. So I think
you're not far away. Yeah, just come uptown and go to Hell's Kitchen and go to Don't Tell Mama.
Like
it is so much fun, Momo. You would love it.
All right. I like it.
We want a full report. Momo, happy birthdays all around. Thank you very much for coming on, and we'll talk to you when you're in New York. Cool?
You got it. Happy birthday, Em. Happy birthday, Brian.
All right. See you, Momo.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep. If you get to New York, that place, Don't Tell Mama, is so much fun. It is just a blast. Hey, it's a Cosm Ticket Friday. Listen all day long for your chance to win a 4-pack of GA tickets to experience the Stanley Cup Final at Cosm. It is hockey's biggest stage. It is here, and there's no better way to watch than in Cosm's immersive shared reality environment. Visit Cosm.com for a complete schedule of events, or keep on listening for your chance to win. Coming up next for you is Icebreakers, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Oh, here we go. Mason and Ireland are inviting you to kick off the World Cup at Commerce Casino for a Mexico versus South Africa watch party. Gonna be a party, oh party. Join the ESPN LA crew on June 11th, starting at 12 p.m. as Mason and Ireland broadcast live during an afternoon of soccer, excitement, and giveaways celebrating the world's biggest stage. Come be part of the action, hang with ESPN LA, Mason and Ireland, and cheer on your favorite team at Commerce Casino on June 11th. All thanks to Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of the World Cup.
Time to bench those other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build a winning team. With ZipRecruiter, when you need the hire, you get the right fit for any role fast. That's because ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates immediately. You can also apply filters and add screening questions to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire, and check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Progressive knows sports brings people together, but you gotta feel bad for people who don't even get it. Some people will never know what it's like to see their favorite team's hopes decided by a ping pong ball to draft the next superstar. Or not. I mean, sure, it's silly for your happiness to hinge on the success of a 20-year-old entry-level employee, but you just can't help yourself. The stress is exhilarating. Progressive can't bring people together like the draft, but we can bring your home and auto insurance together with a bundle. So switch and see if you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Oh, it's Icebreakers time.
Oh, right. That's right. The big voice guy. Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
Exactly right. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Your fit-friendly vodka with no sugar added, 64 calories an ounce, and keto-friendly. Let's do it. Icebreakers. Presented by Blue Ice Vodka on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
I'm sorry. Before we get into Icebreakers.
Yeah, what?
How is it that all the people on the afternoon show yesterday are on the top of this picking list?
I don't understand that
It was Bergman, Trudell, DeAndre, Beto, Funch.
Yeah, we got
the whole afternoon show got the top picks in our World Cup draft.
It's a tainted pool.
Yeah, I mean, I got me some Norway and I got me some Japan, but what are my chances if you don't have Spain, France, England, all that crowd? You really don't have a chance.
It's a Fugazi.
Fugazi is right, Em. I'm glad you said something
We all
about
have both of our teams. So I have Germany and Senegal. And what else do you guys have?
Argentina and Canada.
Argentina's great.
Netherlands and Switzerland. So same part of the world.
Norway and Japan. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, one of us could get lucky, but you're right. Having the top 6 picks all go to the afternoon show is a little bit of a fix.
Yeah, they rigged it. It's okay.
Trudell cooked it.
I think they should all pay us money now that we don't have to buy into this.
They should actually give us money. You're
anyway, here's where we stand this time of the month. We got John, 18 points. Brian, 2 points. Here we go.
Mason, nothing.
I wasn't going to say it. 10 points. I was born in New York in 1965. You might say that I'm a Nepo baby. My first job in showbiz was as an intern on the Alan Thicke show, Thick of the Night.
Thick of the Night.
Okay.
For 9 points, I hold a distinct Razzie Award record. I was nominated for the most titles in 1 year. I was nominated for Worst Actor in 5 of the 6 movies that I acted in.
Wow. Congratulations.
I've also directed an Oscar-nominated acting performance. I've directed it.
Directed an Oscar-nominated actor.
But also a bad actor.
Okay.
8 points. I appeared in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on May 9th, 2001, and I walked away with $32,000 for Project ALS. I phoned my mother for help, but lost on the question worth $250,000.
He phoned his mother for help.
Okay.
For 7 points. My first TV role was in an episode of Katie and Allie. Just 1 year later, I was in the Spielberg movie Empire of the Sun.
Mason.
Go ahead.
Christian Bale?
It's incorrect.
He was in Empire of the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now that he missed, I'll take one more clue.
Okay. Well, you look out for Brian.
Look out for Brian.
6 points. I had a series named after me that ran for 1 year on MTV. Then it went to Fox. Then it landed on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
So it's not who I
It's
thought
like
it
a
was.
blank show.
Yeah.
My name show.
Brian.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Daniel Tosh.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Em, you
Okay.
get 10 points if I don't come up with this. Okay.
You're going to get it.
it'll get easier.
My directorial debut was with the movie Reality Bites.
Ireland.
Yeah.
It's Ben Stiller.
It's Ben
It
Stiller,
is Ben Stiller. Back-to-back Bens.
By the time we got there, what is the performance that he directed?
Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder, that's right.
Yeah, and then in 2004 was the year that he had 5 of his 6 movies he was nominated
Impressive.
for Worst Actor.
That's
at
a
the
record
award.
never to be met.
I don't think so. I think he's got it. But good job, John. That's 5 points for you. That takes your lead to 23.
How many do I have again?
Yeah, 0.
0.
Icebreakers is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Check out Blue Ice's commemorative bottle. Emily, you have one of these for your pool party.
I do.
Celebrating USA's 250th birthday right now, there are 10 people at the Idaho compound devouring Tom Gibson's case of blue ice. So he's sending in reinforcements
Nice.
for me and the boys.
I got me a
week.
couple of bottles yesterday. The
Should he
espresso
send some
style.
to Taylor Swift, too?
Why not? Well,
for her wedding?
Are you catering all of Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
I love celebrity gossip, but Taylor Swift is like your mothership. I'm surprised you're not more into this wedding thing.
I am into it, but I just don't think it's going to happen at MSG. I think it's going to happen in her own home or something like that. I am interested, but, there's not much buildup. I know she's going to get married.
Right. Now, you seem a little over Taylor Swift.
I know.
There was a time when you were like, you had friendship bracelets all over the place. You gave me a friendship bracelet because you love Taylor Swift so much, and now you just don't seem as into her.
I think I was in part of the mass psychosis of 2022, or 3, whenever that was. But I'm still a huge fan. I'm excited. I listened to her song that came out this morning. It's going to be on the Toy Story movie. But I have listened to the feedback from those who listen to our radio station that they don't care about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Therefore, I stopped talking about it.
So you mentioned Toy Story. John, Toy Story 5 comes out this summer, and I think it is a genius way to approach it. Do you guys know what's going on?
Yeah, I saw a trailer.
Yeah.
So
what's the elevator pitch?
The kid gets a magic screen, like a iPad,
a tablet.
A tablet.
Okay.
And so he starts ignoring Buzz Lightyear and all the toys. Is it she?
It's not Andy anymore. It's Andy's like little
Bonnie.
It's Bonnie.
Okay.
It was in Toy Story 4.
So the parents and the little girl are trying to decide real toys or screen. Real toys or screen.
Oh, this is a good idea.
It's so genius because that, I would imagine, is the decision that every parent has to make right now. When do you go screen? When do you go real toy? By the way, what is your take on this? We went to a great Vietnamese restaurant the other night. And
here or in New York?
Here. Okay. And we had some pho. Loved some good pho.
Pho? Like F-A?
P-H-O. It's pronounced pho.
Okay. Pho.
So there were 2 kids at a table next to us. It was kind of communal tables, and they were over there, and they each had their own screen, and they were doing something like turning it around and yelling at it and all this stuff.
App.
Right, a driving, whatever that is. But I mean, I thought the idea of an iPad was to keep kids from yelling. This was causing the kids to yell. You see, you didn't grow up with screens. I didn't grow up with screens.
No.
You guys did.
Kind of.
But we got it I got it in middle school was when I first got a phone.
Yep.
But I didn't have an iPhone until I was in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't have one until college.
College.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. 2008 was the start of the iPhone. Yeah. Time flies. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Game 2 of the NBA Finals is tonight. It is the Spurs versus the Knicks must-win game for the Spurs. You got to win tonight. You can't go down 0-2 and then go to New York and Madison Square Garden where Taylor Swift is getting married. So you got to win tonight. Mookie Betts, I presented this take a little bit earlier. I would move Mookie down in the lineup. He is not hitting well. He has struggled. He has scuffled all year long. I would move him down the lineup. Ireland would keep him in his spot at least.
I'd give him another month to work it out.
Anything else you got? And by the way, it's F it Friday, so you can ask us anything.
Yeah,
anything out there.
Ask me anything.
We'll take any question you got.
Yeah, nor most shows won't touch half this stuff.
Yeah.
So throw anything you got at us.
877-710-ESPN. That's 877-710-ESPN. We got all your calls coming up next in Sports Graffiti. And real quick, I want to mention this. John, next Friday.
Okay.
U.S. versus Paraguay watch party. The game is at SoFi. I'm hosting a watch party at Hollywood Park Casino. The game is at 12 o'clock noon, so it will happen live and during our show.
Are we doing the show from there?
No, we're doing the show from Hollywood Park, so I'm going to have to get in and around out of traffic and all that stuff. But the game's basically across the street at SoFi.
But are we doing the show from Hollywood Park
that
day?
From Hollywood Park next Friday. Hollywood Park Casino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's say I'm not here.
Yeah, you're not here then.
Okay.
And I don't know who's going to write icebreakers and all that stuff, but somebody will. But that's next Friday, Hollywood Park Casino. U.S. men's national team playing Paraguay, and we are going to do a watch party out there. 877-710-ESPN. Your call's coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
how are ya? It's Dr. Robert Clapper. Guess what? The Weekend Warriors Show is back Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, thanks to Cedars-Sinai. Cedars-Sinai is a global leader in orthopedics, offering a range of solutions in all orthopedic subspecialties to get you back to doing the things you love. Don't miss the Weekend Warriors Show with me, Dr. Clapper, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
America's band, the Beach Boys, celebrate 250 years of the USA. Live, the Beach Boys. June 28th at the Pechanga Summit. Get reserved seats now at pechanga.com. Celebrate 250 years with America's original, the Beach Boys. Saluting 60 years of Pet Sounds.
The New York Knicks made the comeback and the statement in Game 1 in the Alamo.
The Knicks fans who made their way to South Texas will celebrate. We had a prize fight of a Game 1. Back and forth we went. The Knicks land the first haymaker and take Game 1.
Can Wemby and the Spurs bounce back, or will the series go back to the Garden with a 2-0 New York lead?
The Spurs, the Knicks.
Hear every moment of the play-by-play on ESPN LA. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Game 2. Coverage tips off at 5:30 p.m., 7:10 a.m. And the ESPN LA app. Your home of the NBA. ESPN Los Angeles.
Hyundai gives you America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It includes a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 24/7 roadside assistance. That's peace of mind from Hyundai. And these days, that's priceless.
Now, get up to $3,500 customer cash on the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer. Offers end July 6th. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And you know it's time for Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland. This is where you call in and talk to the fellas.
877-710-ESPN.
That's right, that number is back. It's not a mistake. Big voice guy, do it one more time.
877-710-ESPN.
You get to talk to Mason and Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason and Ireland.
Rick Vega, I'm the reigning champ of the Mason and Ireland Poker Invitational.
Gregory Mendez, Port Hueneme, California.
Why do you love Mason and Ireland?
Why I love them? Because they're there every day for me. They're consistently giving out some funny takes, being goofy, and to be honest, we need it in a time like this, so I love it.
Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. Sports Graffiti time. You had a question. What was your question?
Okay. I have two questions, actually.
Yes.
So first one was, I was picking up supplies for the party on tomorrow.
Yep.
And there are about 15 people coming.
Okay.
How many burgers and dogs do I need?
Oh,
Maybe you guys won't answer, but I want people to call in and give how many burgers, how many dogs.
For 15 people.
15 people. 2 people are veggie, so they won't eat any of them.
Oh.
And then how many buns? Because, you know, they don't actually match up for
That's
the
right.
amount of things that I have.
They never match up. Okay.
Second question is, I was getting my eyebrows done yesterday, and this woman is doing, you know, she's ripping hair out of my face.
Yeah.
And then at one point in time, she's talking to me, and she says, do you want to have kids? And I'm like, oh, this is an interesting thing for you to ask me.
That
because
is
you're ripping hair out of my
interesting.
face. So what is, like, the weirdest place somebody would ask you, like, very
Something
intimate
serious.
questions?
Something very serious.
Like, she was just like, yeah, okay. And I was like, we talked about if we want to have kids as she's ripping hair out of my face.
Yeah, okay. All
there
right.
you go. All right. By the way, if you've tried to get through on Sports Graffiti in the past and you've been able to, today is your day. We have 3 lines open right now. That almost never happens. This may be a very short Sports
Could
Graffiti.
be.
877-710-3776. 877-710-3776. We lead off with Cameron in Lake Forest. It says here, Cameron, you have a question for me. Fire away.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So John, how did you feel when the Raiders traded Khalil Mack? And because I'm asking you because the Browns traded Myles Garrett. Which fan base got the worst? Was it Myles Garrett or was it Khalil Mack?
Well, when Khalil Mack was traded away from the Raiders, I broke up with him. That was the first. I break up with the Raiders regularly, and then I come crawling back because I'm an idiot.
This is your year. Year of the Raiders.
When they traded Khalil Mack, that made zero sense to me. And the thing that was most disappointing about that, Cameron, was that was John Gruden.
Yeah, right.
Who I liked, and Gruden blew him out. The Browns trading Garrett actually made a little more sense to me than the Raiders trading Mack because the Browns aren't winning the title next year.
Right.
And Jared Verse could turn into Myles Garrett.
Right. I mean, you're basically trading for a first round, a second round, a third round. And Jared Verse, I consider to be essentially, he's better than anybody you would get in the first round. So it's almost like 2 first-round picks.
Right. And when the Raiders would trade like a guy like Khalil Mack for picks, then they'd blow the picks.
Right.
I mean, this is a franchise that drafted Jamarcus Russell with the number 1 overall pick. They aren't good drafters.
Right.
So I guess the way, Cameron, I would answer your question is the Browns trade made more sense to me than the Raiders trade. Here's Kenneth in Pasadena. Hey, Kenneth, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys, tell her I said she get about 20 hamburgers and maybe about 40 hot dogs. Because,
15 people? Are you kidding me?
Way too many dogs, Kenneth.
Yeah.
Way too many dogs.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
There's
need
only
40 hot dogs for 15 people.
Yeah, you added burgers and hot dogs. That's that's a party, man. This is only 15 people, but appreciate the estimate.
Yeah. Hey, one thing I wanted to ask you guys about, I saw this the other day. Now, there was a mailman. He's coming down the street. There's a lady, she's working out in the yard, but she's actually near a driveway up at the top by the porch. He walks through the grass. She turns around and says, "Excuse me, could you please not walk through my grass?" He stops about 30 feet from her and just throws the mail on the grass, turns around and walks down the street. Should he be fired or not?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is good.
He just throws the mail on the ground because he is trying to avoid walking on her lawn.
I think a reprimand may be in order, but not a firing.
Let me tell you something. The post office is such. Have you been to a post office lately?
Not lately, no.
It is worse than going to the DMV.
No.
Oh, it's worse.
Come on.
I'm telling you, my last DMV experience was a lot better than my last post office experience when I was trying to send, what do you call it, like express mail or priority mail or whatever. It was unbelievable. DMV, I walked in and out, mails, I was there for an hour. For an hour. So, yeah.
It is a lot. Well, what time of day did you go?
Like 3 o'clock in the afternoon after the show.
I was going to say, if you were going like closer to 5, that's where you get the issue because everyone's trying to go at the end of their day. And so the line gets long.
I know we have a lot of mailmen listening. How much do we need mail anymore? How much is mail necessary?
Well, think of all the Amazon deliveries you get. That's mail.
Well, no, but I'm talking mail. U.S. Postal Service mail.
Yeah, not
what
as
was
much
the
as
last
we
thing you
used
got
to.
that was important in the U.S. Postal Service?
I got something yesterday.
Bill?
No, it was this stuff I ordered.
Oh, okay.
Through a website that's not on Amazon, so they mailed it to me.
Right.
Here is Buck in San Clemente. Hey, Buck, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. I've been listening to you since, like, the high-speed sports wire days.
Wow.
And, in my office or in my car or whatever. And this is a great group of 4 people you have. Like, my favorite probably ever. And so I just wanted to say that.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Buck. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you
And
for all
thank
the
you
years.
for listening all that time.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you for
it.
all the years. And, yeah, I agree. This is I think this is the best combo of 4 people that we've ever had on the show. Would you agree?
Well, yeah. Especially, Bergman's going to come in here Wednesday and try and argue otherwise.
We
but
needed 2 Geminis. That's what you guys needed.
Yeah, we needed Geminis.
There you go. Here's Steve in Chino. Hey, Steve, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys, agreed. This is definitely the best group. I've been listening to you guys for like 15, 20 years. Had a question. I've been rewatching Mad Men. This is like my 4th time rewatching
Great show. I'm rewatching it right now, too, yeah.
Yeah, Steve, same thing. Like, I put it on right before I go to bed and just to kind of calm the nerves. I don't know. Do you guys have like a favorite season, favorite episode? My favorite season is season 4. The favorite episode is when Don blacks out and he goes to bed with one girl and wakes up with another, doesn't know how he got there and all that stuff.
But John Hamm had John Draper, I guess I should say, had an incredible run.
Oh, yeah.
Just an absolutely incredible run. What's the best episode of Mad Men?
There's not even a question about this.
The Suitcase.
100%.
100%. It's an episode called The Suitcase with Peggy and Don.
Is that when she yells a little appreciation might be good once in a while, and he goes, "That's what the money is for."
Right.
It's her birthday, and she's waiting on her fiance to be there, and it's an absolutely amazing episode. I've actually toiled with doing a Mad Men Complete Rewatch podcast. I have a bunch of categories that I'm interested in doing, and one of them was a ticker for how many women Don Draper sleeps with.
It got to the point after a while. Thanks, Steve, for the phone call. It got to the point after a while that when an attractive woman came onto the show, I'm like, all right, how long before she gets in bed with Don? Because you knew that's where it was headed.
And I'm pretty sure.
Like when he had, Shooby Dooby Doo as his assistant. What was her name?
Shooby Sue. Yeah.
Zuby Megan, who turns into his wife.
Yeah.
I
You
thought
knew
she
when
was
Megan
great.
came along,
Yeah.
Yeah. She ain't saying at secretary level.
I will say they also might have gotten sloppy at one point in time, too, because I believe Anna Camp plays two different people.
Really?
One that Don sleeps with and one later that Pete sleeps with.
Oh,
and I think two different characters played by one actress.
Two different people. That reminds me of
I have a friend that was on the show and did a bunch of scenes with Don. You might remember his secretary sort of towards the end was played by Stephanie Drake.
She's a really sweet little girl, like kind of a high voice.
Exactly, high voice.
Does Don get in bed with her?
No, she kisses him because she thinks he wants her in bed, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
Very awkward kiss. By the way, the finale is my favorite finale of any show of all time.
Yeah, it's
I will
a great
say Hack's finale is incredible.
It's excellent. I love Hack's finale, too.
By the way, you guys have rallied considerably. No lines open
There you go.
right now.
There you go.
Here's Rafael in Rancho Cucamonga. Hey, Rafael, you're on Sports Graffiti.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, guys, a couple things. Number one, do you, in your heart of hearts, believe that Aaron Donald will come back? Number two, free agency opens, I think I heard July. Is that right?
Yeah, July 1st.
July 1st. Okay. Do you think the Rams are going to entertain the idea of getting a wide receiver?
I'm talking about
NBA free agency.
NFL free agency is later than that.
NBA. Oh, my gosh. Okay. My
NBA
bad.
is July.
I'm sorry.
No, NBA is July 1.
Yeah.
We just passed some tender thing. June the 1st was NFL tender date.
Yeah. To answer your first question,
heart of
Rafael, yes, I believe Aaron Donald will be playing next to Myles Garrett, and Mace thinks I'm full of it, and I'm just making stuff up. Which is possible.
In my imagination of imaginations, I'm saying yes, he will. In my heart of hearts, I'm thinking no. By the way, I hate the expression this guy who I used to deal with from one of the studios when I was in the movie business, would always say, in my heart of hearts, I don't think I can sell you that movie. It's like, screw your heart of hearts. Hope that guy knows who I'm
Well, that's like the line my
about.
friend Danny, who's a movie producer.
Yep.
I said, when you get calls from agents and they really want you to hire their client to be in your movies,
right,
and you have zero interest in the client, how do you get out of it?
Yeah.
And he came up with a great line. Like, so you call and you're an agent and
Yep.
I'm the producer, and you call and you say, hey, did you take a look at Emily Hebel?
Yeah.
I'm really high on her. She's one of my favorite clients. I think she'd be perfect for that part. And what my friend Danny would say is, I did. I looked at it. I think she's great. I think that her best work is ahead of her.
Oh,
she's not ready for this part, but I'll be anxious to see.
Very tricky.
Yeah.
By the way,
your best work is ahead of you. That's her way of saying no chance. You ain't getting this game.
Not this one.
I think we're a little like the Lakers because M is like our LeBron and BC is like our Austin Reaves.
In what sense?
Well, Emily runs the show.
Right.
BC, perfect complimentary player.
You want to pay Brian more than you want to pay Emily?
I think we need to sign these guys long term, maybe 2 years with an option, something like that. Make it a team option. Then.
Do we have something here? Or can we do more sports graffiti?
we can do sports
all right. So before we go to sports graffiti, somebody sent me this joke, and it's funny.
Oh boy.
So I will read it. I think it's funny. It's a little bit of a Michael Thompson joke.
Yep.
But I'll read it to you anyway. All right. Several men are in the locker room of a golf club. A cell phone on the bench rings. Man answers it, puts it on speaker, and begins talking while everyone else in the room is able to hear it. The man says, hello. A woman replies, hi, honey, it's me. Are you at the club with the guys? The man says, I sure am. What's up? Woman says, well, I'm at the mall now, and I find this beautiful leather coat. It's only $1,500. Would you be okay if I buy it? And the man says, sure. If you really like it, go ahead. I'm sure it'll look great. Then she says, I also passed by and stopped at the Mercedes dealership and saw the new 2027 models. There's a little red convertible, and it's stunning. Would that be okay? The man, smiling, replies, how much? And she says, the sticker price is $165,000. And the man pauses, and he says, okay, for that price, I want to make sure it has all the options, but go ahead and get it. And she goes, still not done. Wow. One more thing. That house we wanted last year has come back on the market. They're only asking $1.9 million. The man reflects. He says, well, go ahead and give him an offer. Let's make it $1.875. And the excited woman says, will do. Can't wait to see you later. I've got such a fun evening planned for us. I love you, honey. And very casually, the man says, bye. I love you too. As he hangs up and returns the phone to the bench, the other men in the locker stare at him in sheer astonishment. He smiles and asks, by the way, does anybody know whose phone this is?
Got it.
Very funny.
That is a Michael Thompson
That is very
joke.
funny. Very funny.
Very brief.
All right. All the lines are lit. We went from 0 to 100 here. We're going to do a bonus graffiti coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Well, you know, there's a lot of rumors going around. Don't believe everything you read in the YouTube chat. There's a lot of rumors going on around me. Yeah, that's true. Just don't believe anything you read there, unless you want to, feel bad about yourself. But it is true that I like sucking on the tap. That is one thing Chris Morales says about me that is 100% true. And the reason I can drink water right out of the tap is because I have a Life Source whole house water system. So does Morales. Life Source is the greatest. It filters all the water into every tap in your house, and that means the water you drink, cook with, or even shower in is fantastic. And it's not just me. Life Source has been around since 1984. It's trusted by millions of people. Upgrade your water in your daily life with Life Source Water whole house system. I did. I'll never go back. You can call the Life Source Water California factory at 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Right now, get factory direct pricing and free installation for a limited time. Life Source Water. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations applied. lifesourcewater.com.
Don't miss a special edition of ESPN LA Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
As Chris Morales broadcasts live from the Santa Monica Pier for the 10th annual CHLA Walk and Play LA event.
As Chris Morales broadcasts live from the Santa Monica Pier for the 10th annual CHLA Walk and Play LA event.
Celebrating the amazing work that Children's Hospital Los Angeles does for the community and celebrating the kids.
CHLA, saving lives every step of the way.
Live on ESPN LA, Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
It's Bethel Durant, and right now the summer deals are sizzling at Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Lease a brand new 2026 Tacoma for just $279 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's $279 for a brand new Toyota Tacoma. It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Tacoma model 7146. Total SRP of $39,199. Lease and purchase amount of $29,007. $39.99 due at signing includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer dock fee of $80. Offer ends 6/30/2026.
This World Cup season, the ultimate watch party experience is at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and all the flavors that make every match unforgettable. Grab fire grilled asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more. Join us for every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
All right, guys, real talk. Are you a crust lover or one of those crust leavers? Because I got to tell you, Pizza Hut's new crispy Parm Pan Pizza is next level. It's the original pan crust you already love, but now they've baked Parmesan cheese right onto the edge. I'm talking crispy. golden, cheesy crunch with that soft, fluffy inside. Grab a medium one-topping crispy parm pan for just $11.99 or go large for $3 more. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese, toppings, and recipes.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
All right, bonus graffiti. Let's go to line 3. Chris in Riverside. Chris, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, fellas? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, man, as someone that loves the summer, pool parties, that's my jam. I love pool parties. Is all I do. So I will say people do get hungry after water, exercise, and a lot of drinking. So I'm not sure exactly how much food you should bring, but you should definitely have some spare there. Now, my question is it possible that Emily would have a guest at her pool party? A ESPN?
It's a great idea.
I don't know.
Idea.
What do you think?
Caller number 7.
Caller number 7.
No, just kidding. That's not.
I think you actually have had to previously have met Emily, Chris, in order to attend the party. Right? Well, it's up to you, though, Em.
The thing is, with this app that I booked it through, the more people, the more money it is costing me.
That's
so,
right.
Chris, it's kind of expensive.
Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, sorry, Chris.
Tough luck.
Yeah.
It was a tough get in.
It is. The get-in price. It's like getting into the World Cup.
Yeah.
Let's go to Trustin. I believe it's called Trustin.
Yeah, he's called in before.
In Buena Park. Trustin, what's up, man?
Hey, good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, good afternoon.
So I'm just calling. I believe you should get 20 hot dogs and 20 burgers. People will be hungry, but I'm assuming you'll have sides as well.
That's
like
actually a pretty good number, Trustin.
I think
you will have leftovers, and that would be plenty for the party. Em, I think you go 20-20, you're good.
Okay, good idea.
But what are you going to do to take care of the veggie people?
I
Get
do
some
have
chicken?
a veggie saute, but basically put it on their onus on them. If they want veggies, they can bring mac and cheese.
Yeah. So I'll say this. I have somebody in my life, I will not say who, but no matter where you go, no matter what you serve, he will not eat it. Like, he is such a pain in the ass. So we've just decided, you're such a pain in the ass. We're going to go wherever we go. You figure it out, vegetarian person who sometimes eats chicken and sometimes eats fish.
You mean,
what a pain in the ass.
Like, you guys are going out as a group, and you constantly have to adjust around this person?
Yes, constantly.
Yeah, whoever that is, that's a you problem.
Yeah, that is definitely, because I'm not going to find a restaurant that has your particular order on it. Stop being such a pain in the ass.
Did you say for the veggie people to give them chicken, John?
Wait, my wife, Lisa, does not eat meat, but she eats chicken.
That doesn't make her a vegetarian.
Oh.
So she doesn't eat red meat?
Correct.
Red meat, yeah.
Okay, got it.
As
That's
opposed to
But
all
she
meat.
eats pork. Is pork meat?
The other
Yes,
red meat.
pork is meat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so she just doesn't eat red meat.
Yeah, just doesn't eat red
That's
meat.
her thing.
Let's go to Luis in Temecula. Hey, Luis, what are you doing, man?
Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
First thing, I wanted to shout out to all the graduates and promoting 2026. Shout out my daughter, Alyssa. I love you. And
excellent.
It is grad season.
Real quick,
Yeah. Go ahead, Luis.
What are you guys thinking for Team USA this World Cup? How far is this thing going to make it?
It's a good question.
Luis, how far do they normally make it?
Oh, gosh. Usually, last time they made it past the knockout round.
I think a win for them would be to get out of their group. I think if they get out of their group, that's good. I have no expectations past that.
I will say this. Next week, there's a big World Cup preview coming on Mason Plus, and one of the people I talked to was Dave Denholm, who's the voice of LAFC. And Dave says he feels like the U.S. will get out of their group, and at that point, anything can happen. You get out of your group, he says, at some point or another, the U.S. has beaten virtually every country in the world on a day. And there's no reason why that day can't be in the World Cup this year.
But it
I
never
think so.
is.
Hasn't been.
Yeah, I think they're not going to beat anybody in the elimination
round.
I think they'll get out of the
Let's go. Quarterfinals. Let's get one more in here. Let's go to Alex in Huntington Beach. Hey, Alex, what's happening, man?
Hey, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
So I had a question for John, but real quick for you, Mace. Sorry, Em. I thought about this after you screened my call, but just kind of going through my laptop, getting through the memory, and I actually met you guys in person at your roast at the Commerce Casino.
Oh, wow.
And I don't have all the videos, but I did find one video that I did of O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s set roasting you. So let me know where I can send it to you. So you can have that.
Let's do that. Give him my my personal email address when we get done, because I would love to see that. I don't think there's any evidence that roast even happened, right? We didn't record it. I think
we intentionally didn't record it because we didn't want people to be cautious.
But he's got Shea roasting me, so I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. Alex, did you have something else?
The real question, for John. So I also work in the league, and so I have a lot of crazy ideas. But one thing I thought about was I think a lot of the rules and the aprons are so restrictive to roster building. So why not actually have a rule where we can reward teams for actually doing their homework and drafting players properly, like OKC, instead of having to decide to pay Jalen Williams or Chet?
Yep.
Why not say, hey, you drafted them, you can pay them whatever you want, but only a percentage of it goes towards the cap,
well,
say 40
Alex,
to 50%.
You know that what you're asking for already exists.
You can go over to pay any of your own players.
You can go over the salary cap to pay your own players. But it might.
But there are severe restrictions.
Yeah, but Alex, what you're suggesting is there would not be an apron penalty if you did that?
Exactly.
I think that's a good idea.
Homework,
yeah.
Yeah, because I think I've heard you say that too, John. But the question is, who says no to that? It sounds like it's good for the players, the team, the league. But
the owners would say no.
The owners want competitive balance.
No. They don't want it. They want a cap on how much money they have to spend.
They want that too.
Yeah. Which, by the way, coming up, we're going to tackle. Jeff Passan was on Pat McAfee's show the other day.
Yes.
And he has a take on the potential lockout that's coming next year.
Yep.
Man, here's a tease. It doesn't look good.
No.
But I think that there's an obvious plan here, and I don't understand why more people aren't talking about it.
Okay.
So we'll get into that.
We'll do that coming up next. In the meantime, I drove by one of these today. At our golf tournament last year, we had one of these, a 2026 Palisade from Hyundai. It is the 2026 North American Utility Vehicle of the Year, voted on by 50 of North America's most respected automotive journalists. The 26 Palisade comes in ICE and hybrid models. Now, this thing is for real. 3 rows. You can sit 7 or 8 people. Best-in-class interior. All the safety features. 2 sunroofs. Panoramic display. It is a spectacular ride. You've got to check it out. The Palisade. Or test drive all of them. I drive the Elantra hybrid. I absolutely love it. You want to check out the Sonata. You want to go Santa Fe. You want to go Ioniq 5. That's like driving a spaceship. You want your Southern California Hyundai dealers. And by the way, everything comes with America's best warranty. So you've got peace of mind. This weekend, get out to any of your Southern California Hyundai dealers for a test drive. Definitely check out the Palisade. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The New York Knicks made the comeback and the statement in Game 1 in the Alamo.
The Knicks fans who made their way to South Texas will celebrate. We had a prize fight of a Game 1. Back and forth we went. The Knicks land the first haymaker and take Game 1.
Can Wemby and the Spurs bounce back, or will the series go back to the Garden with a 2-0 New York lead?
The Spurs, the Knicks.
Hear every moment of the play-by-play on ESPN LA. Presented by Pachanga Resort Casino. Game 2. Coverage tips off at 5:30 p.m., 7:10 a.m. And the ESPN LA app. Your home of the NBA. ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. I'm here with Angie from Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and when it comes to protecting what matters most, they've got you covered.
That's right. From auto and home to renters, business, and life insurance, we built a game plan tailored just for you.
And if life throws a penalty your way, like a DUI, for example,
we got you. We specialize in DUIs, SR22 coverage, getting you back on the road fast and affordably. Visit angelicas-ins.com or call 1-888-717-0773 for your free quote today.
The Freeway Series is coming. Join Greg Bergman at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel for a Blue Review watch party on Sunday, June 7th at 1 p.m. as the boys in blue take on the Angels. Our friends from Milagro Tequila will be pouring their signature freshest margarita straight from the Margarita Mobile. Come hang with Greg Bergman and resident Angels fan Sam Boney for ice-cold margaritas, giveaways, and plenty of baseball bragging rights during the Freeway Series Sunday, June 7th at Clearman's Galley. See you there.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
I'm not a prude. You are. I'm not.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I do not believe I am at all prude. I'm like the least prudish person you know.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
Hey, can I read a fun tweet?
Let me just point out that this is Emily's song for her birthday, right? This is Taylor Swift.
It's not Taylor Swift.
Oh, who is it?
It's
Sounds
Haim.
like her. Oh, it's Haim, who plays all the time with Taylor Swift.
Yes,
right?
they do play with Taylor
But this
Swift.
is an Emily song, right?
Yeah, it's an Emily song. Now I'm in it.
Okay, so you guys know who Jason Whitlock is,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
I saw this tweet.
All right, you're not
was
buying
No,
it?
no, go ahead.
I don't know why he put it out there unless he knew something.
You're right.
What is it?
I'll just read the tweet verbatim.
Okay.
The Indiana Fever are planning to ship Caitlin Clark to the Los Angeles Sparks. I expect UCLA coach Corey Close to be the next head coach of the Sparks.
Well, he can't just be making that out of whole cloth, right?
Well,
I think he could.
He could, but why would he?
Why would he? Yeah, why would you
To
put
get
that out
clicks
there
so that we
to
can
look-
talk about him.
to
But
look-
okay.
to be
By
embarrassed
the way,
at the end of the day?
If this happened, those two things happen, if Caitlin Clark got traded to the Sparks and the Sparks have like marquee players they could send back the other way.
Yep.
If she came here, I think the Sparks would sell out every game.
Well, yeah, I'd agree.
I think that's true.
I don't
think
know
that's
how
true.
many games they've sold out in the past, if ever. But if she came here,
yeah.
I mean, we're in a town with 16 million people, and that's just in L.A. County.
Yep.
I mean, Michael Thompson would be at every game. I hope he's right.
It'd be really fun. I have no idea why you would make that up.
And they'd have to honestly ship out a boatload in order for do this because it'd have to be probably Brink,
It'd probably
probably
have
some
to be
draft
Brink,
picks,
yeah.
maybe
Might even Kelsey Plum.
yeah. It's It's a lot. It's be a lot. I don't think it's going to happen, but if Jason Whitlock is right, that'd be very interesting.
Well, think about the city we live in.
City of Stars.
Town.
Right, the Sparks are looking at it. They're saying, wait a minute. They
Where's
got
our
Myles Garrett. They
Garrett?
got Shohei Ohtani. We want Caitlin Clark. Damn it.
I like our team. I like the Sparks as
please,
they are.
Bill Stoneman, what's wrong with you?
I like Kelsey
our
Crum.
guys. I don't want to trade
Cameron
any
Brink.
of them. I love Cameron Brink, but if we can get Caitlin Clark.
I know.
I loved Jared Verse.
Yeah, you're right.
Jared, I'll root for you in Cleveland.
Well,
we got Myles Garrett.
It would be taking away Corey Close from your beloved Bruins, though.
She already got us our title.
Okay.
I love Coach Close.
Ireland's ready to get season tickets if Whitlock's
I
right.
might.
Bang the table,
might?
John.
If Caitlin Clark gets traded to the Sparks, I might buy season tickets.
What are the odds of buying season tickets? If it happens.
70%.
And you're going to go to Sparks games?
I'm going to go to
70%
some, and then I'm going to make Michael go to the other ones and pay me
Do
for
they call
his
them like
half
spark
ticket.
plugs?
The Spark Plugs.
Like the fans, like the spark plugs.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, watch what'll happen. Caitlin Clark will come here, and like LeBron, all the fans will say, well, she shoots too much. Well, she doesn't care about her teammates. Well, blah, blah.
She wasn't drafted here.
Yeah,
She wasn't drafted.
She's not Kobe.
Not homegrown.
Yeah.
Yeah, people complain.
Come
not
on
Lisa
down,
Leslie.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Freeway Series starts tonight, and you can join the Greg Bergman at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel for a Blue Review watch party Sunday at 1 p.m. as the boys in blue take on the Halos. Our friends from Milagro Tequila will be pouring their signature freshest margarita straight from the Margarita Mobile Sunday, Clearman's Galley. Who doesn't want to hang out with Bergman and watch some baseball on Sunday at Clearman's Galley?
Bergman's getting around. He was at
He is.
SeaWorld this morning.
Today. How'd the SeaWorld extravaganza
I
go?
listened
Was it
for
good?
about an hour. It looked like they were having fun.
Were they
Did you
having
guys
fun?
see it where they were?
No, didn't see.
They
I
were
never,
like in that covered tube thing where basically they were
Sharks
in the water.
were like above them.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I couldn't do that.
Oh, you're a scaredy cat?
I could not work around sharks. No. And they talked about feeding sharks. I'm like, I'm not
You
feeding them
do
either.
know there's glass.
I know, but I have an irrational fear of sharks. Completely irrational.
All right, so baseball has never been in a better place.
Absolutely.
In my opinion. I mean, all the rules changes are great. They're loaded with stars. They have an 800-pound gorilla in the Dodgers.
They have a worldwide brand, Canada, Japan, involved in last year's World Series.
So Jeff Passan from ESPN was on Pat McAfee's show the other day, and McAfee asked him about the likelihood that we will have a lockout next season. Here's what Jeff said.
But the reality is Major League Baseball and the MLBPA right now could not be farther apart. And it's not just in terms of money that they couldn't be farther apart. It's the philosophy. It's the fact that Major League Baseball wants to completely upend and change the system that has governed the sport since the first collective bargaining agreement between the sides. And the players want to look at it right now and say status quo is working for the game. The game is in a great place. Why would we change things up right now? So it's almost like they're speaking different languages at this point. And here's the thing, the language of MLB at this point.
Okay. So yeah. Here's my question to you, because baseball is your favorite sport.
It is.
I normally, as you know, in these types of disputes, I think if you invest the money and you're the owner, for example, like here at the station, we're owned by a company called Good Karma. Sometimes they ask us to do things that we don't love, but we do it because we like Good Karma and they're the boss.
Yeah, they're the boss.
Normally, for that reason, I tend to side with ownership on these things. They're investing the money. It's their investment. They're the ones losing money if the sport goes under, and the players are just employees. So I normally side with the owners on this type of thing. Not on this one. Aren't the players right? The league is in a great place. Look at the standings, Mace.
Yep.
Okay. If we needed a salary cap, and I know I've argued for a salary cap in the past.
Yeah,
and
you have, definitely.
And
This is a switch.
This is a change of opinion by me.
Yeah.
But the Pirates are really good this year. The Brewers are really good this year.
Tampa Bay, bottom 3 payroll, leads the division, the American League East.
All of the rules
Milwaukee
changes.
low payroll.
The
Cleveland
shift,
low payroll.
The pitch clock, the time of games, how much fun it is to go to a baseball game now.
Yep.
It's all working. The players are making money. The owners are making money. Is it ridiculous for me to suggest just extend the existing CBA?
I think it makes so much sense. Why would you mess with the game when it is on a roll?
And I don't know if Rob Manfred has this kind of power. I assume he doesn't. Maybe we'll have to get Buster on or Jeff or somebody to tell me. But if I was a commissioner and I had the power to extend the CBA, I would just say, hey, you know what? Baseball's never been more popular.
Yep.
Our ratings are up almost 50%.
Yep.
We've never had more international stars in our game like we do now. Some of these teams that are spending ungodly amounts of money stink. Look at the Mets.
Yep.
Look at the Orioles.
Yep. Phillies.
Phillies are starting to come back.
Yeah, they are rallying.
But it's working.
Yeah.
Any rational person looking at the state of the game in baseball could only come to the conclusion that small market teams are competitive. Big market teams that have overspent are near the bottom.
Yep.
Every once in a while, you have a team like the Dodgers who gets it right on both fronts, but not very many. I think the Dodgers are the one team with the top payroll that has a division lead right now. I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, I would
not
come
touch
out
it. If I had the power to do it, I would come out and say, I'm extending the current CBA for 2 years. See you in 28.
Right.
Is that naive of me?
I think that is, I would roll with that 100%. I don't want to see a work stoppage, and I don't want to see a salary cap. And to your point, I don't think it's necessary. There is great competitive balance in the league right now.
With a lockout or a strike, that unilaterally assumes one side is very unhappy. Who's unhappy right now? If the owners say, like Rob Manfred, one of his favorite lines is, well, many of our teams are losing money. Okay, open your books.
Yeah.
If you open your books and you can show me that you're losing money, maybe I'll hear your argument. But until you do, shut up.
Nobody ever opens the books, right? And it never happens.
Okay, here's the case. I'm the lowly Pittsburgh Pirates. I will never have the chance.
You mean the ones that are 5 games over 500 and in the wild card chase?
I will never have the chance to acquire a player like Kyle Tucker. I'll never have the chance to acquire a player like Shohei Ohtani because I can never pay them as much as the Dodgers can pay them. What are you telling me as Mr. Pittsburgh Pirates owner?
I would tell you that the Pittsburgh Pirates right now have the most coveted pitcher in all of Major League Baseball in Paul Skeens. And to Mesa's point, they're 5 games over 500
they
in the
would
wild
be a wild card
chase.
today. They are the wild card.
So is your complaint that you can't win if I don't allow you to get free agents?
I'm still Mr. Pittsburgh
Yeah,
Pirate.
Pittsburgh Pirate. You're winning.
I can't pay this guy whenever he comes due because the Dodgers are going to completely outspend me because I cannot compete because they have their market is huge. Their TV rights deal is massive. I will never be able to compete with them. So I'm going to lose my best player eventually.
Well, you got him for 7 years.
But I didn't want him for his entirety of his career.
Yeah, but you do get him for 7 years. You have team control for 7 years in Major League Baseball. The Pirates don't have to trade Paul Skeens. They're complementing the rotation with young guys like Bubba Chandler. I mean, you can. There's definitely a correlation. You can buy credibility, and the Dodgers have done it. But you can also spend money really badly, and you're the Mets. Or with no payroll at all, like Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, they would be playoff teams today.
I'm still role-playing. Hey, well, look at last year's World Series. You had the two of the highest payrolls in all of MLB matched up against each other. The previous one before that, so you had the Toronto Blue Jays and the Dodgers. The year before that, you had the Dodgers and the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me that is there's a lot of parity? I can't compete with them. I can't spend like they can.
Right, but you don't necessarily need to. You're winning without the money.
Yeah, I mean, I was at a Dodgers World Series where they were playing Tampa Bay, and they didn't spend a dime.
And by the way, Toronto should have won the World Series last year. They do one of 10 things differently. Are we having this conversation if the Dodgers didn't win back-to-back World Series?
That's a really good question.
I do think that's true. I'm not role-playing anymore, but I do believe that's true, that if the Dodgers had lost in that Game 7, we would not be here.
And we'd be celebrating Toronto as the World Series champion.
Well, we wouldn't be.
I want to get cooler heads to walk into the room and go, guys, what are we doing here? Why are we even talking about a work stoppage? What the players are making money. We're making money. The sport's never been in a better place. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, I don't understand why baseball would touch this, but the owners. By the way, the other thing that's weird is you have to immediately say to the Pittsburgh Pirates, who I think their payroll is about $90 million, you got to spend $80 million more to get to 177. In other words, saying to all small market owners, the guys who are
be careful what you wish for.
Right. All of a sudden, you got to spend $100 million more than you think you got to spend.
You know what then they're going to do? They're going to, do layoffs in their own company, and they're going to try to cut corners in any way they possibly can, just because that they are bad owners.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what. If I was a Major League Baseball organization right now, I would go hire somebody from Tampa. We got Andrew Friedman. Who's the next Andrew Friedman? I guarantee you the next Andrew Friedman is working in Tampa right now and putting together a roster that leads the American League East for a very low number. That's the guy you want. And by the way, Pittsburgh is doing a really nice job right now. They have built through the farm system. You can do that in Major. The A's are improving through their farm system. So I don't think baseball should do anything to screw up its role.
So they say that the reason you would be instituting a salary cap is for competitive balance. Okay?
Yes.
So I'm going to go back 10 years. Okay. All right? Here's one. So let's assume for the sake of this discussion that there's a competitive balance problem.
Yes.
Okay? 2015, Kansas City Royals. 2016, Chicago Cubs.
High payroll.
2017, Houston Astros. 2018, Boston Red Sox. 2019, Washington Nationals. 2020, Dodgers. 2021, Atlanta Braves. The first repeat winner was in 2022, the Astros again. Okay? 2023, Rangers. Last 2 years, the Dodgers. And like I talked about, the Dodgers were one play away from not winning it. So one repeat champion in the last 10 years.
But a lot of high payrolls. I would say the only ones on those that weren't high payrolls were probably the Nationals. And then who was it before the Cubs?
The Red Sox don't have a high payroll. They traded everybody away.
Well, at the time, they had a high payroll.
The Astros were cheating, so you got to kind of throw them out.
But had a high payroll.
Did the Rangers have a high payroll?
No, they didn't.
No, they did not.
I mean,
it did pay for Corey Seager a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah. Look, I hope cooler heads prevail here. I hope they do the right thing to protect the sport and to protect the ascendance of the sport, not just here but around the world. I hope that they come to their senses.
By the way, when I say high payroll teams, besides the Dodgers, who are the first two teams that come to mind?
Mets.
Right.
And Yankees.
Correct.
Yeah.
Last time either one of them won the title? 2009. Okay? What problem are we correcting here? There isn't a problem.
I'm sorry.
Like Kendrick Perkins says, carry the hell on.
Yeah.
Brian and I are distracted because there is a police chase going on right now, and some people on the road were doing some tarps off.
Oh, there is a police
There was a
chase
tarps
going on
off
right
guy
Wait,
waving
is
his
this
shirt.
a new one?
No, this is live.
Oh, this is Pursuit of a Pickup
What's
Truck
in
now.
the air today? I think if you were listening to Before the Growl, I've never
Gemini
seen this happen before.
It started in Fontana.
Yeah, earlier today, 10 o'clock this morning.
Is that a dog in the back?
I hope not.
No.
Because the dogs always end up getting it in these situations. But, Mace, have you ever seen an entire freeway blocked for a mile? I saw that today earlier.
Yeah,
the 405 North because of that police shooting.
Yeah.
The entire 405 between LAX and Culver City was completely shut down.
Yeah.
Not one lane, no cars on the freeway, and it was surreal.
Right.
And there were like 25 people standing around in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
And I guess Emily said it's going to be 6 hours before
Ireland said it was like La La Land, the opening scene in La La Land. He wanted to get out of his car and do a number. Yeah, perfect to do a number.
I still maintain one of the greatest opening scenes to a movie ever.
Oh, it was great. Right there on the 10.
By the way, one camera. Watch it. Next time you get a chance.
Ireland, you know they shut down the 10 to shoot that scene.
I heard the 90.
Oh, was it the 90? I heard it was the 10.
It's by the airport.
Oh, then it is the 90.
It's the one you see the whole downtown from the airport.
Okay,
So
yeah.
maybe the 105.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, shutting it down for a musical is fine. Shutting it down for a shooting, damn. Scary. All right.
Shutting it down for a musical. Fine.
Coming up next, Sean McVay trying to right some previous wrongs. We'll do that coming up next. In the meantime, it's a Cosm Ticket Friday. Right now, 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Caller number 7 is going to see Vegas versus the Hurricanes in the Stanley Cup Final at Cosm on Saturday, June the 6th. That's this Saturday, tomorrow. Experience every hit and every save and every game-changing moment on Cosm's massive immersive displays For more information and tickets, visit Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com, and caller number 7 right now. You're a winner. 877-710-ESPN. Mason, Ireland, 710-ESPN.
So the cops just did, what do they call it, a pit maneuver?
Oh, yeah, that's always.
And they had him.
Did they?
They had the pickup truck, and he weaseled out of it, and now he's moving again.
He's on a residential street, doesn't it look like?
Yeah, he is moving again. All right. You know what these officers are going to need after this chase is a big case of Blue Ice.
Well, I don't want to suggest that.
Blue Ice vodka. If you listen to the show, you know I love Blue Ice. Our guy Tom Gibson, who was here yesterday.
Great guy.
They are commemorating USA's 250th birthday and the Blue Ice 25th anniversary with the brand new red, white, and blue themed bottle. It's featuring the 250th logo inside the label. Emily grabbed one of these yesterday for her pool party on Saturday. Blue Ice is the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes and pure Snake River aquifer water. If you drink vodka, you probably know most vodkas are made from corn, not Blue Ice. It's made from Idaho potatoes. That means it's smoother, creamier, has no burn, gluten-free, made from non-GMO potatoes, no added sugar. So if you want to drink a vodka that tastes different than anything you've ever tried, and everybody I've turned this on to says it tastes great, you got to try Blue Ice. 3 flavors: classic potato vodka, Blue Ice espresso, and my favorite, huckleberry, which is the official fruit of Idaho. Blue Ice, available anywhere you buy vodka. Blue Ice vodka. Check it out today.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
Rams GM Les Snead joining us here on DeMarco and Travis. You mentioned, Myles Garrett, superpowers. Another guy with superpowers. When was the last time you talked to Aaron Donald?
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
I'm not one to get involved in the metaverse a lot, but, some people have definitely shared some of what's being said out there on these technological platforms. So
Les, he's out there benching like 150-pound dumbbell.
He looks pretty good.
He's teasing all of us.
Yeah. Every time I've seen Aaron and anytime there's a video posted, I can say this. I do think he has snaps left in his body. Knowing Aaron wants to be the best if he was to ever take another snap. So it's been cool to see Aaron get excited. He's still a big Rams fan. He still communicates with Sean. So it's awesome that he's excited about this move.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and live on YouTube.
When it's game time, there's no room for hesitation, and you better believe GM John Good will make you a great deal at George Chevrolet. Whether you're rolling in a power-packed Silverado, loading up the family in a spacious Chevy Traverse, or going all electric, John Good has the great deal you want at George Chevrolet. Amazing pricing, zero pressure, and the next level Chevy vehicles you want are at George Chevrolet, conveniently located off the 91 at Lakewood in Bellflower. Or shop at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new Chili Crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
The biggest show on the radio.
I got from Em and Brian a
can of Ready Whip, which will not go to waste.
Take a hit. Take a hit.
Take a hit right now. Yeah.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
By the way, you know who loves this sound? My dogs love this sound.
There we go.
Nice.
Back to the guys.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Oh, okay. This has got to
take these sunken eyes.
It has to be an Emily song, don't you think? An Emily song.
I'm going the other way. I think it's a BC song.
Oh, yeah, BC song. Baby.
It is a BC song.
It's my karaoke song, too.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah. Love it.
This is like a great big karaoke speaker right now. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
Sing along, BC.
I haven't had the liquid courage
How fun would it be to take Brian and Emily to Don't Tell Mama? That'd be great.
God, you guys would love it. You guys would love it. It's Emily's birthday tomorrow and Brian's birthday on Sunday. And Emily's throwing a big party.
Are the cupcakes dusted? Did the vagrants from the back empty you guys out? I got 6 cupcakes that said "Happy Birthday, Emily" and 6 that said "Happy Birthday, Brian." BC, how many are left?
I think there's 3 left.
Okay,
that's
pretty good.
Well,
There you
what
go.
I've been doing is people walk in to say the cupcakes. It says you have to choose
Oh.
either Emily or Brian.
And so, what's of the 3 that are left?
Let me check.
Are there more Emily's or are there more Brian's?
Yeah. By the way,
Emily is reaching for the box
the
right
Susie
now.
cakes
Oh, they're
always
so good.
work.
They're
Susie cakes are
unbelievable.
the best. They do
All right,
such
Em,
a good
what's the-
job.
There
What's the
are
verdict?
more Emily's.
So-
Everybody hates me.
No. Maybe they want to leave yours for you.
Yeah. There's 2 Brian's, 3 Emily's left.
Okay, there you go. By the way, the place is always empty on Fridays.
Well, that's true. I didn't think about it. You guys can take some out.
Yeah, you can take them home.
I may take another one. I already had one. You get one?
No,
you don't
I
really
did not
eat during
get-
the show.
I don't eat during the show ever. And I had a total wuss workout today. I was terrible.
You're underachieved?
I underachieved. I did arms, and then I was like, okay, I should really go on the elliptical, but I decided not to and just came
There you
straight to
go.
work for Casual Friday. All right, so did you see, by the way, we talked a little bit about the Dodgers. Did you see that crazy crash at first base between Max
Yes.
Muncy and
Okay,
Ildarma Vargas?
Okay, so explain this to me, and I this is me being naive, but all right. So there was a ground ball toward first base.
Yes.
Was he the second baseman or the first base?
Deep at first base, it was Vargas.
Okay, so he fields the ball, and then it's a sprint to the base to see what happens.
And Max gets there first.
And Muncy obviously has to stay in the baseline. The fielder does not. So why did the fielder run right through the middle of the bag? He can touch any part of the bag.
It was weird. You hardly ever see this collision at first base.
But it was so bad that they both came out of the game.
I thought, and by the way, Max apparently is fine. Past concussion protocol. He has a big cut right here where his glasses cut into the top of his nose. But other than that, he seems to be fine. Emily, you had an interesting take.
Who's pitching tonight? Is it Yamo tonight?
Sasaki, I believe, tonight.
Oh, who? Roki Sasaki.
Oh, okay.
But I think, I'm just saying, why don't we have a safety base? Just let everybody get in safely. You touch the orange or the red bag. That's what we use in kickball. That's what softball uses.
Yeah,
and I think
not
baseball,
kickball,
college baseball uses it now too.
Okay, so it's a good question, which reminds me of something else. Last weekend, I watched both the UCLA men and women.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the UCLA men got eliminated, and then they started at like 1 o'clock.
Right.
And I think this was Sunday. And then the women got eliminated in the late game. I didn't know this until I watched the game because I'm not that big of a women's softball watcher. Do you know so let's say I'm the starting pitcher for UCLA.
Yep.
And I get roughed up a little bit in the second inning.
Knocked around, okay.
Okay. Did you know I can come? They take me out, bring in Brian to pitch. You know I can go back in?
No, really?
Just like in spring training, when you remember when Roki did
Roki
it and
did
then
that.
came back?
Pitched the first and then came back for the
Texas
third.
Tech has this one girl. She used to be at Stanford that's getting paid $1.2 million in NIL money, even though it's a non-revenue sport.
Yeah.
Because Texas Tech has all these billionaires. So she pitched the first 2 innings. UCLA hit a couple home runs, so the coach brought in someone else. And then in the 5th inning, here she comes.
That's a terrible rule. Whoever came up with that rule, it's absolutely awful. Why? Because you're not allowed to just bring in a reliever for a spot hitter.
It's a different form of scheme. It's a different form of coaching.
It's a different game.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
literally
different game.
a different game. It's softball. It's not baseball.
Can you imagine if you have Shohei throw 6 and then bring him back for the 9th?
Yeah, I could because all rules are made up.
Yeah, but they are the rules.
But
And
they're
by the
all
way, the
made up.
safety
This
base,
is an imaginary sport.
the whole
No.
safety base thing doesn't make any sense.
Do I have this correct? If Shohei's pitching and he's DHing,
yes,
and they take him out of the game as a pitcher, but he's still in the game as a DH. They can't bring him back to pitch, right?
They cannot.
He can stay in the game as a hitter.
We would have seen that by now.
Right.
Yeah, we would have seen
Well,
that.
maybe not because they're so careful with him. They would wind him down and then ramp him back up.
Yeah. By the way, last night, I don't know how close you watched the game, but the 8th inning last night, Will Smith had that double.
Yeah.
Shohei was on the bench. I heard people complaining about this on the Twitter. They said, "Why don't you pinch hit Shohei?" And I'm like, "What's the point of pinch hitting Shohei right there? They're just going to walk him. They're just going to put him on base." Dave did say he was available to pinch hit if they had gotten to the 10th, but again,
I heard Robert say after the game that it's more difficult to pinch hit with Shohei because of the defense. Has Shohei been a fielder other than a pitcher since he come to the Dodgers?
Not that I can recall since he's been to the Dodgers. I don't even know if that guy's got a glove.
Yeah. I remember Hal McRae.
Yep.
He never had a glove.
Yeah.
He was just a DH.
Shohei could. I mean, if the world...
He's done it before at the Angels. He's been in an outfield for the Angels.
Right, but not since he's been with the
he's
Dodgers.
come to the Dodgers, has he played an inning in the field?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Em, what's the signal?
It means wrap up. It's 1:59.
The signal is like, all right. So I want to mention this real quick, and then we will get to some fast track. Next Thursday, me, Andy Kamenetsky, and Pepe Mantilla, huge fan of El Tri, we will be at Commerce Casino for a live watch party, Mexico versus South America. That is next Thursday, Commerce Casino in the city of Commerce. 12 o'clock noon starts the game. It is Mexico versus South Africa, and we will watch it with you out there at Commerce Casino. All right, coming up next for you is Fast Track, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
The New York Knicks made the comeback and the statement in Game 1 in the Alamo.
The Knicks fans who made their way to South Texas will celebrate. We had a prize fight of a Game 1. Back and forth we went. The Knicks land the first haymaker and take Game 1.
Can Wemby and the Spurs bounce back, or will the series go back to the Garden with a 2-0 New York lead?
The Spurs, the Knicks.
Hear every moment of the play-by-play on ESPN LA. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Game 2. Coverage tips off at 5:30 p.m., 7:10 a.m. And the ESPN LA app. Your home of the NBA. ESPN Los Angeles.
Hyundai gives you America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It includes a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 24/7 roadside assistance. That's peace of mind from Hyundai. And these days, that's priceless.
Now, get up to $3,500 customer cash on the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer. Offers end July 6th. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. See why readers of Newsweek and USA Today named Pechanga the best casino outside Las Vegas. Enjoy world-class amenities, entertainment, dining, spa, and golf, plus 24/7 gaming excitement. The immense casino floor and 1,100 hotel rooms and suites makes Pechanga one of the largest in the country. Skip the traffic, head to Pechanga Resort Casino off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and more info.
Los Angeles, your Rams have reloaded, and they're ready to kick off their 2026 campaign. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett joins reigning MVP Matthew Stafford to lead the Rams into massive matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, and more. To experience every matchup live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, plus interest-free monthly payment plans and stadium event presale access, visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
The Freeway Series is coming. Join Greg Bergman at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel for a Blue Review watch party on Sunday, June 7th at 1 p.m. as the boys in blue take on the Angels. Our friends from Milagro Tequila will be pouring their signature freshest margarita straight from the Margarita Mobile. Come hang with Greg Bergman and resident Angels fan Sam Boney for ice-cold margaritas, giveaways, and plenty of baseball bragging rights during the Freeway Series Sunday, June 7th at Clearman's Galley. See you there.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Zoom, zoom, man.
So we're all aware of the character from Sesame Street, Elmo.
Of course,
right?
yes.
And we all know that Sesame Street is in New York.
Yes.
They film it in New York, the outside scenes, they interact with kids in New York. It's in New York. Well, Elmo really stepped in it the other day, okay?
Uh-oh.
Elmo tweeted out and said, Elmo hopes both teams have fun. And the Knicks fans do not have a good time with that. So here are some Knicks fans' response to saying, I hope both teams just have fun. One said, a friend to all is a friend to none, Elmo. Another says, Elmo, don't forget the streets that raised you. One said, coward. The other said, pick a side and die with your boots on, you dog. And the other one says, you live in New York City, you effing traitor. So then Elmo...
Boy, it's like they have their own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Then Elmo says this about a day ago. He says, Knicks, that last message, spelled like the team, Elmo didn't mean to spur you on. Does Elmo need to pick a side?
I'm with the Knicks fans. Pick a side, Elmo.
Yeah, F you, Elmo.
Where is Sesame Street located? Is
It's
for
New
sure,
York City.
No, I know they shoot it in New York, but is the fictional Sesame
Yes,
Street?
Sesame Street's in New York.
Then I think Elmo should be wearing the Knicks jersey.
I think so, too.
Yeah, I mean, I look, even puppets have to root for the Knicks if you're in New York.
Come
right?
on, Elmo.
Yeah.
Don't betray the city that gives you life.
Yeah. What Sesame Street character do you most identify with, John?
Do I most identify with?
Bert and Ernie?
Well, yeah, we have been accused of being Bert and Ernie.
Yeah, me and Ireland.
And then when we got older, we were accused of being the two guys in the balcony. Yeah. So it'd probably be one of those guys. Do you have a favorite Sesame Street
yes,
character?
I am a big Oscar the Grouch fan. I think he's got a nice edge to him. Like he's a hot take puppet. Grouch.
Oh,
By the way, Bert and Ernie, gay, right?
Oh, of course they're gay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they just didn't come right out and say it.
I think TMZ broke that a long time ago. They had shots of them together.
I like Elmo because Elmo has random beef with a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
So Elmo has beef with Rocco.
Yeah.
Like hates Rocco. Hates whenever Rocco is brought up.
Yeah.
Therefore, I like Elmo. Him and I get along. I guess I don't know if Elmo is a him.
BC, what about you?
Oh, so obviously the Cookie Monster.
The Cookie
Oh, there you go.
Best guy there.
Yeah, that does fit for you. Yeah.
All right, BC, what do you got?
Fast Track.
All right, I got a potential worst tweet of the year here coming after the
It's
After
worse than
Elmo?
Greg Bergman's pistachio
Right.
tweet.
So this is, we talked about the fan running on the court yesterday on game 1.
Yep.
So Buffalo Wild Wings has taken it to themselves and said, Internet, help us find the banned fan. He can watch the rest of the finals at B-Dubs on us.
What?
I think this is a terrible idea.
This is a terrible
that they
idea.
are, kind of rewarding.
They're
Why would
rewarding
you-
the
why
guy
would you
that
write-
just got banned from every NBA game for the future of the world.
Somebody's getting fired over this.
And
This is like the time that who was that woman who tweeted something offensive and then got on a flight to Europe, and by the time she landed, she was fired. The B-Dubs person who came up with this idea is going to be in a new job in a week.
Yeah, Blake Griffin quote tweeted it, had a pretty funny response. This ain't it. Wingstop would never.
Wingstop would never.
Because he's a Wingstop endorser,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I think Blake Griffin's going to be a big star.
He is really funny.
I mean, you watch the Amazon pregame show and compared to the NBC pregame show, they have the two new NBA broadcasters here, night and day. Amazon completely nailed it.
Right.
With Taylor Rooks, Blake Griffin, Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, Udonis Haslem.
Yep.
NBC, complete dud with...
That's the one with Carmelo, right?
Yeah, with Carmelo, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, and
Nothing.
Maria Taylor.
Getting zipped from them.
Nothing.
Getting zipped from them.
Is right. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Children's Hospital Los Angeles' biggest event of the year is back. You can walk and play LA. It's bringing the community together for a fun-filled day of supporting kids who need life-saving care. Enjoy a scenic 3K walk, plus music, games, and Morales. It's for all ages. Join us tomorrow at the Santa Monica Pier. Sign up on ESPNLA.com. Join Team ESPNLA and use code PLAY to save $10. Visit ESPNLA.com to learn more. So Barkley was on with Mike Greenberg a little bit earlier today on The Get Up, which is my favorite go-to show first thing in the morning. And this is what Barkley said about LeBron James.
LeBron only has one play, in my opinion, and that's to go back to Cleveland. That's his only smart, logical choice. Go back and finish his career with the Cavs. It's a perfect fix. They'll probably be the favorite in the East or in that conversation. It doesn't do him any good to stay in L.A. Because, number one, they're not going to be competitive in the West. And also, it's time for the Lakers to turn the team over to Luka. LeBron's not going to play better as he gets older. The Lakers got swept. Even if they had Luka, they're not a contender in the West. They're not going to compete with the Spurs. They're not going to compete with OKC or the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 42-year-old guy. They're not going to be competitive. It's between OKC and the Spurs for the next 10 years in the West.
What's interesting about that is he mentioned they're not going to compete with Minnesota. They beat Minnesota 3 out of 4 times this year. They beat San Antonio twice.
Yeah, I don't understand this. The next 10 years were blocked. I don't believe that. You see, there's a new champion every single year.
Everybody thought Oklahoma City, after they won last year, were going to win the next 5 titles, and they didn't even make it back to the finals.
And who knows what they look like? I mean, they may have to move off of Isaiah Joe. They might have to move off of Cason Wallace. They might have to move off of Hartenstein or Dort. I mean, we don't know what that's necessarily going to look like. By the way, any of those 4 players would be great for the Lakers. Any of those 4.
And find me the person that picked the Knicks to be in the finals this year.
Right.
You know, different stuff happens every year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not willing to accept it doesn't matter what we do, we're going to lose to the Spurs or OKC thing. That's not a real thing. They are great teams, but you can crack the code. I think the Knicks.
If the Knicks believe that, then they wouldn't be where they are. They tried to get Giannis, but like the Knicks could beat the Spurs.
Yeah.
It's
the Knicks
true.
very well could walk away with this thing. Yeah. So I'm not willing to accept it doesn't matter what we do. We can't play with San Antonio or OKC. That's just not.
That's a bit of the Sedano take. Sedano does that a lot.
Does Sedano? I mean,
Sedano didn't give, he's working these finals, but he didn't give the Knicks a chance.
Oh, didn't he?
Yeah, he was he said the Spurs defensively are going to lock the Knicks up, and maybe he'll turn out to be right.
Yeah.
He does say he's a ball knower, therefore he knows everything.
Yeah, he does know all. He does know all, and he is wrong on some things. 2 things can be true at one time.
There you go.
All right, more Fast Track coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Don't miss a special edition of ESPN LA Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
As Chris Morales broadcasts live from the Santa Monica Pier for the 10th annual CHLA Walk and Play LA event.
As Chris Morales broadcasts live from the Santa Monica Pier for the 10th annual CHLA Walk and Play LA event.
Celebrating the amazing work that Children's Hospital Los Angeles does for the community and celebrating the kids.
CHLA, saving lives every step of the way.
Live on ESPN LA, Saturday morning morning at 8 a.m.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
This World Cup season, the ultimate watch party experience is at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and all the flavors that make every match unforgettable. Grab fire-grilled asada taco, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more. Join us for every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Right now, there's a real demand for experienced brick and block layers. You can earn up to $55.10 an hour, plus full family health care, dental, vision, a pension, and annual pay increases. This isn't just a job, it's a future. Work on high-profile projects like OC Vibe, sports stadiums, and schools you'll be proud to say you built. Join the International Union of Bricklayers and Allied Craftsmen Local 4. Call 626-739-5600 or visit BAC4CA.org. Become a part of the best hands in the business.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
Fast Track. And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, vroom, vroom, man.
In case you guys are wondering, the chase is still going on. Like, it's
Still,
going
that guy was going like 5 miles an hour.
I don't understand what they're doing.
He's literally at 10 miles, 11 miles an hour. This is the slowest speed chase
Well,
I've
this
ever
is just
seen.
like the OJ chase. We got the Knicks in the finals, and we got
Hey!
a car chase
Didn't
in
even
LA.
think about that.
Anyway,
Exactly like that.
Today is the anniversary. On this day in 1998, The Truman Show came out. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies
It's
of
a
all
great
time.
movie, yeah.
What is the most Truman Show-like thing you've experienced or that you see in your life?
My brother lives in a sort of prefab, it's probably not describing it correctly, prefab community over in Playa Vista that has like a Whole Foods and a movie theater.
Got
and
it. I know what you're talking
He never
about.
has to leave.
Correct. I feel like I'm like on camera the entire time. The restaurants are there. The shopping mall is all that stuff right where he lives. I feel like I'm in the Truman Show.
More and more NBA teams, when they travel, and I've been traveling with NBA teams for 25 years, have kind of turned into a mini version of the Truman Show in this sense. So we'll get to a city and say we're going to Chicago. and we call it being in the tube. The plane lands, 3 buses pull up to the back of the plane. You get off the plane, walk right in the bus. Bus drives to the back of the hotel. You get into the hotel. They have all your meals at the hotel. They have practice right across the way, and you never have to leave.
You call that the tube, right?
A controlled environment. Yeah. So I was surprised that the Truman Show didn't lead to more like all-inclusive communities like that, like where you go live in one place and never have to leave.
Right.
Well, I mean, Truman, I guess, didn't like it at the end.
He didn't. Right. Once he found out, he didn't like it anymore. But
I
I mean,
guess
we're moving towards an era where we're going to be on camera all the time, no matter where we are. Surveillance stuff,
moving
all
towards
that
it?
stuff.
We already are.
Well, no, but I mean, like London, there's not an inch that isn't covered by cameras. Eventually, that will be here as well.
And then you can sell something to the camera.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Product placement.
All right. Hey, we are live for the World Cup at Commerce Casino next Thursday. El Tri, Mexico versus South Africa. Big watch party. You can join the ESPN LA crew. That's next Thursday starting at noon. Me, Andy Kamenetsky, and Pepe Mantilla, who's a huge fan of El Tri. We're broadcasting live, watching the game, all that stuff. Cheer on Team Mexico at Commerce Casino with us next Thursday starting at 12 o'clock noon. Vroom, vroom, Brian.
All right, big perk. Kendrick Perkins has picked the New York Knicks to win the finals here. He doubled down on that today on NBA Today. Came up with the 5 things he would do if the Spurs happened to win.
Okay.
So 5, he would treat San Antonio Zoo employees to a meal.
Okay.
4, he would sponsor some Spur fans with VIP treatment.
Some.
3, he would wear a Spurs chain for a month.
Okay.
And, these top 2 are where it gets good here.
Okay.
So live on NBA Today, he would eat a raw onion. And then also live, he would shave his head. You know, I kind of, went with that as well. Mason, you did the lime on camera.
I did the lime.
Brian, you offered to shave your head if the Chargers finish with a worse record than the Raiders.
Yeah. That's a
Think
lot.
what do you think about these
eating
5
the
things
onion
here?
thing is the
And the
hard
Spurs
thing.
are now underdogs, but not by much.
Yeah, no, not. It's still very close series.
Yeah, I think Perk may have put himself out on a limb there.
Now, I ate a whole lime. Could I eat a whole onion?
I don't think so.
You don't think?
I think you could.
I mean, you actually
I
eat
also
onion. You
bite
don't
into
really
it
True,
like an apple.
I do eat onion. Like I like onion on stuff.
But
I think
also
I could probably
say,
do it pretty easily.
Kendrick Perkins saying he'll shave his head isn't that big of an ass.
Yeah, that is
thought
also
of that
true.
too.
Yeah, yeah. that
Yeah,
is
he's
also
played with
true.
a shaved
It's
head
like
before.
saying LeBron James is going to shave his head. It's like you're pretty close there.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
All right, John, remember Sean McVay went through the thing with Jared Goff where we traded for Matthew Stafford and, actually Sean just recently on the Bussin' with the Boys podcast talked about he would handle it differently if it came along today. So this is what went down this week with the Myles Garrett trade with Jared Verse. They called Jared Verse before any of the rumors broke, called him into the office and explained exactly what was going on, and he handled it, as Les Snead said, like you would want your son to handle it. He couldn't have been better. The one request he had was that he be able to break the news to his teammates.
Okay.
And they said, hell yeah. They let him go into the 10 o'clock meeting, say goodbye to everybody, explain the trade. I thought it was the right way to handle it. I thought they did this a little bit with Davante Adams, too, where they said to Davante, look, you're going to hear some rumors because there are some we are talking to some people, but we wanted you to hear it from us first. I think that's really, really important.
Well, I heard McVay talking about this last week, and he said that this is a result of the way they handled the Jared Goff trade.
Right.
He didn't do those things with Jared Goff, and he was very self-critical.
Yep.
And said, I wish I had a do-over on that one. I would have handled it better. And this is an example of them handling it better. So good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Pablo Torre has released another Pablo Torre Finds Out podcast about the Clippers today.
It should be called Pablo Finds Out About the Clippers.
Yeah, it is
That
the
should be the name of the
10th
show.
one
Damn.
he's done. But this time, he has a smoking gun.
Uh-oh.
What?
He has
I've heard this before, the smoking gun
He
thing.
has an IOU written from Steve Ballmer, basically, that ties him directly to paying Kawhi Leonard. Now, there is room for interpretation there. You can say, well, no, it doesn't. It's not like straight quid pro quo, but it's pretty close.
Yep.
Do you think anyone cares? We bring this story up every once in a while, and every time we bring it up, the general reaction is, shut up, no one cares.
Okay, so,
including from Michael, who says, shut up, no one cares.
Yeah, Michael's should be smarter on this. Now, there are a lot of people that when we say this, it just goes right over their heads. Salary cap, circumvention, aspiration, trees, Kawhi. I don't think they're engaged in the story. There are a lot of people that are listening, probably, I barely have a handle on the salary cap, right? So it's very difficult.
But if you could control the way this story ends, would you just want it to go away and nothing happens, or does something happen?
Well, Adam Silver said he's going to do something. He told Ramona that.
Yeah, believe it when I see it.
You think he's not going to do anything?
I don't think he's going to do anything material.
Well,
I think it's going to be I don't think it'll do anything worse than an evolving second-round pick.
Well, let's start circumventing then. I am pro-circumvention. Let's get Austin Reaves a deal. Let's get LeBron James a little on the side. Let's find a way to funnel some money to our guys so that we can circumvent with the best of them.
Yeah, they've got to do
Who's
something.
with me? Circumvention.
I think everybody's with you if they don't do anything.
Hey, John, you might know this better than I do, but how often is it that – so I saw something too. I think it was Baxter Holmes said that Kawhi and his uncle have been interviewed by the NBA in this part of this investigation.
Right.
How often is it not just an agent and his client, but is it extra family members that have as much sway as this uncle does?
Well, in this case, his uncle was serving as his de facto agent. So that's why the uncle is paramount to this investigation. But I don't think the agent or the uncle or Kawhi gave the NBA anything they could use. They're just going to say, we didn't know anything. Yeah.
Well, yeah. The question is, did they know? If Steve Ballmer, if my boss came to me and said, hey, we got a little side hustle for you. We're going to sneak you a little
Cappy
extra.
cast?
Yeah, the Cappy cast. We're going to sneak you a little extra. Would I know that was ill-gotten? Like, do you think Kawhi Leonard or Uncle Dennis, these guys knew that they were breaking rules?
I do, but you've always said you believe that Pete Carroll didn't know Reggie Bush's family got a house.
I don't believe that, and the NCAA report says that.
You also have said that you don't think Shohei Ohtani knew that Ipe was gambling with his money?
The FBI completely cleared Shohei.
I'm assuming you're being consistent here. You think there's a chance Kawhi didn't know anything?
All I said was I just don't know if he knew that he was breaking rules. If Steve Ballmer goes to him and says, hey, we're going to sign you a deal, plus I get this aspiration thing, you make a lot of extra money from that. Does Kawhi necessarily know, that's circumventing the salary cap? Does he know he's breaking a rule at that point?
If I was getting $28 million outside of my contract.
From my boss.
From a no-show inspiration deal, I would have questions. You think Kawhi never asked any questions?
Oh, no. I'm just suggesting that maybe he did. Ballmer is the culpable party here.
Right.
Ballmer is the one that they need to sanction in some way. The Clippers organization needs to be sanctioned in some way. I don't know that everybody cares about the story, but if you describe it this way, I think they do. The Clippers actually spent more than they were allowed to get Kawhi Leonard, and we can't do that. I think people understand it in black and white terms, like they did something to funnel extra money to Kawhi.
And it seems pretty clear-cut.
And they're screwing over every team in the league.
But do fans care about if let's assume those are two statements you just made that are completely factual.
Yep.
Do fans care
that the Clippers are cheaters?
Yeah. Because they rarely win.
Yeah, I mean it's a complex story.
I think if he was a free agent, like right now, like if this was affecting it, like whether or not if the Clippers could offer him the aspiration money, but it was a bidding war between a bunch of different places.
Yep.
Then maybe people will be more upset.
Right, because then some extra money would be funneled in, and you would actually be able to tip his free agency one way or the other.
Yeah, so like if Kawhi was total free agency, and it was between the Lakers, the Celtics, the Timberwolves, and surprise picked the Clippers. But oh no, here's the extra money that he got. He wasn't going to be offered by anybody else. I think that's when people will be upset. But I think with this, we already knew he's a Clipper, and he's going to stay a Clipper until he retires.
I mean, when I hear Clipper, I think cheater. They are absolutely cheating the game. They're cheating the league. They're cheating the Lakers. They're cheating every team in the league.
It's over.
Oh, the freeway chase is over?
It's over.
Well, they got the dog on him.
Did the guy run out of gas?
Yeah, he ran out of something.
He was going like 10 miles an hour, and they were chasing him.
They finally corralled him.
Most boring chase in history. There were like speed bumps and stuff. It was super slow.
Whose game it is today? For the first time ever.
Oh, Travis Rogers.
Travis Rogers is hosting Game of Games.
That's right.
That's in 15 minutes.
All right, we got that coming up for you. And, of course, coming up next, actually, Gilbert Arenas has an idea for Austin Reaves.
Okay. Normally, Gil's ideas are pretty far out there. Look forward to hearing this
That's
one.
coming up next. In the meantime, the FIFA World Cup doesn't create legends, it reveals them. And let me tell you something. It will reveal them in an 87-foot wraparound LED screen at COSM. Now, I've tried to describe and put into words over the last couple of years exactly what COSM is, but let me tell you this. It will change the way you look at sports forever. I've been at COSM on a regular basis since they opened. Jeb Terry, the inventor of COSM, is just spectacular. Mazen and Myles and all those guys over there, fantastic. And you want to see a World Cup game at COSM. Can you imagine every goal, every save in shared reality? All the World Cup games are on at COSM. The Stanley Cup Finals, the NBA Finals, they're both playing at COSM. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, now in shared reality at COSM. COSM has got it all. There is no better place to experience sports, to experience cinema experiences like Harry Potter, and to experience the World Cup than COSM. For a complete schedule of all the games and screenings, go to COSM.com. That's COSM.com. COSM.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Oh, here we go. Mason and Ireland are inviting you to kick off the World Cup at Commerce Casino for a Mexico versus South Africa watch party. Going to be a party, oh party. Join the ESPN LA crew on June 11th, starting at 12 p.m. as Mason and Ireland broadcast live during an afternoon of soccer, excitement, and giveaways celebrating the world's biggest stage. Come be part of the action, hang with ESPN LA, Mason and Ireland, and cheer on your favorite team at Commerce Casino on June 11th. All thanks to Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of the World Cup.
This is John Ireland. Here in LA, we got tired of wondering what was in our tap water. So we installed a Life Source whole house water system. One system, better tasting water from every tap. No harsh chlorine taste, no salt, no hassle. Life Source is an essential home appliance. Call the Life Source Water California factory at 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. For limited time, factory direct pricing and free installation. Life Source Water. Taste and feel the difference.
Warranty limitations apply.
When it's game time, there's no room for hesitation, and you better believe GM John Good will make you a great deal at George Chevrolet. Whether you're rolling in a power-packed Silverado, loading up the family in a spacious Chevy Traverse, or going all electric, John Good has the great deal you want at George Chevrolet. Amazing pricing, zero pressure, and the next level Chevy vehicles you want are at George Chevrolet, conveniently located off the 91 at Lakewood in Bellflower. Or shop at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
This Father's Day, do more with Dad and spend less with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him fired up with a new grill and accessories, like the Next Grill 5-burner for just $299, so you can spend more time together while he becomes the grill master he was always meant to be. Or build memories with savings on top brand power tools so you can tackle projects side by side. Gift more and do more together this Father's Day with help from the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See HomeDepot.com/price match for details.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
First show on the radio, and it's all I listen to all day, and every day I can't wait to listen to you guys.
That is so nice.
So nice, you man.
Mason and Ireland.
These guys are a whole bunch of fools.
Back to the guys.
All right, so one of the final.
I got a guess.
Week here. What's that? Oh, got a guess. Okay. What is it like? That's got to be an M. I can see you dancing over there, and that's got to be you.
I think it's a PC song.
It is both.
It is both.
We both like the song a lot. Sweet disposition.
Who does this song?
Temper Trap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is, by the way,
It's used in a million different movies, Mason. Why are you looking at us like that?
oh, because it sounded like the Cranberries or something, but
Do love
not-
cranberries, too.
the Cranberries are great. Yeah.
So,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the birthday of Emily Hebel tomorrow and the birthday of Brian Cohen on Sunday. They are going to celebrate. They're going to paint the town red, right? Brian, is that what you're going to do?
sure. I think that's what
I think
kids
you're gonna.
do.
I think you're gonna paint it green. Are
Oh,
you
you're
not?
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
it's gonna
And
paint it
blue.
green.
Go Dodgers.
Oh yeah, and
Come on now.
yeah, Brian's going to the Dodger game for his birthday. Em is throwing a gigantic pool party. You are invited. Em, what's the address?
232, none of your business lane.
All right, so Brad Turner, a friend from the LA Times, has written, I guess just yesterday, about sort of some expectations for what Austin Reaves and LeBron James might get to stay with the Lakers. So Brad Turner says Austin is seeking a 5-year contract extension worth up to $239.25 million. That would put an average value of $48 million per season. It would make him the 6th highest paid shooting guard in the NBA, just behind Anthony Edwards. That is apparently the starting point for this conversation with Austin Reaves. Now, do you think somebody else is going to pay him that kind of money? Is somebody else going to give him $48 million a year?
If they do, I think it would be a non-contender. The one team that worries me a little bit, because I think they can get good in a hurry, is Utah.
Yeah, Utah. I was going to say that.
Yeah. But I don't know if they'd give him that much because they still have to pay Jaren Jackson. They still have to pay Lauri Markkanen. They still have to pay Walker Kessler. They still have to pay George.
The only teams with cap space are really Chicago and Brooklyn, and I can't imagine he wants to go either of those places. I'm wondering. By the way, he also suggests the Lakers 2 years, $50 for LeBron. $25 million a year, 2 years, $50.
Okay, it's closer to what I've been asking
But
for.
it's too much. It's too much.
What do you think you would agree to a mutual option in the second year or no?
I don't think 25 million is. I think 25 million is a non-starter
for you.
For me, yeah.
Do you buy all this talk that he's going to go to the Warriors and play with Steph?
I mean, it seems like some pretty credible people are talking about it. 2 years, 30 with Golden State. That's really his one. I mean, I guess they could work something out in Cleveland. Barkley, we played earlier, thinks Cleveland is the answer. But, yeah, I think if you're talking about Austin at 48 and LeBron at 25, that doesn't work. Do you agree? 48 and 25 doesn't work. Doesn't add
It wouldn't
up.
allow you to sign very many of the other guys.
You may not even be able to keep Rui, might not be able to keep Luke Kennard, might be able to
Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
Those guys all could be out of the running if you pay them that much. Now, Gilbert Arenas said something interesting about Austin Reaves, and I want to get your reaction to it. Gilbert is an interesting cat. This is what he says about Austin.
He is Ginobili that got the start, where his style of play is controlled chaos, right? He has this thing that he has in his head, and it's chaotic, but it's controlled because it's coming through him. So it's
and
not
he's a killer mentality.
It's not fully Jordan Poole. Right, this is not fully Jordan Poole, right? But it's like, okay, we can win with this. There's going to be more good than there's going to be bad. He's going to take some shots like, come on, what is this? Then he's going to take some shots like, yes, this is what we need right now. So that is my sixth man that comes in and changes the tempo. Meaning when he comes in the game, the ball is his. Just like Ginobili. Yeah, you're the sixth man, but you're really the number one option last 5 minutes. Right. Yeah, we got Tim Duncan, but we're going to give you the ball and let you just change stuff up because everything is locked down. Right, you give the ball to Austin Reaves. You're going to get these fouls. You're going to get in there, and there's going to be some good things that happens that frees up, the LeBron and Luka. So you have to be careful with how much you pay him.
So Austin Reaves, does he make more sense as a sixth man than he does as a starter?
He could.
It's an interesting idea,
but I don't ever remember a sixth man getting paid $40 million a year.
No.
And I'm not so sure that that's the best move for the Lakers to give Austin. I think Austin's number needs to start with a 3, and LeBron's number needs to start with a 2 if they're all going to want to play together. If another team offers Austin something that starts with a 4,
he's gone.
I think the Lakers may, then have some really harsh decisions to make.
Right.
But, I say this because I'm biased. Austin's like my favorite player on the team, so I want him to get all the money he can get. I just don't know if the Lakers can afford to pay him that.
So
my gut's telling me they cannot. But maybe they can figure out a way to do it. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah. There are some players out there that are starting to become, New Orleans, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Yves Missi. If you could get that package, it's a hell of a good package for the Lakers. Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Yves Missi from New Orleans.
Finances would be easier to work out.
Yeah, they would be.
Yeah.
They would be. Oklahoma City, I think there could be a deal there. I mean, they may have to get off of Isaiah Joe. They may have to get off of Cason Wallace because they can't pay those guys. They may not pick up player options on Lou Dort or on Isaiah Hartenstein. I mean, I think there's something there too.
In a weird way, isn't all this going to work itself out?
Well,
in other words, if another team offers Austin $45 million a year, I don't even think the Lakers can.
All the best.
Yeah. And
Go get it.
If another team offers LeBron, I don't even know who could, but if another team offers LeBron 25 or 30, I just don't think that team's out there.
Yeah, no, I don't think those teams are out there either. I mean, we're going to find out, but it is like an enormous puzzle. And I think that people sometimes wrongly focus on free agency. There are not a lot of great free agents out there, but you know what? There are a lot of guys who could be traded into your cap space. I think that's the most
likely. And that's an option the Lakers have that a lot of other teams don't.
I think that's most likely the way they improve this roster is trade players into their cap space or trade a significant player into their cap space. All right, Game of Games is coming up next for you. It is Travis Rogers'
First time ever.
First time ever.
I called Trav last week. I said, would you consider hosting one Game of Games? And you know what his response was?
What?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I'm honored.
Yeah. So we'll do that coming up. In the meantime, real quick, I want to mention next Friday, me and Andy Kamenetsky and Sua Cravens are at Hollywood Park Casino for a U.S. men's national team, Team USA watch party as they open their World Cup play against Paraguay at SoFi Stadium. We're going to be hanging out watching the game at Hollywood Park, and you are invited. Be there next Friday, Hollywood Park Casino. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, if you are hiring, you got to bench those other hiring sites and use ZipRecruiter to help build you a winning team. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it this way. We don't leave anything to chance, and he's right. With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire, you get the right fit for any role fast. Their smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates right away. You can even add filters and screening questions to your job post to save you time in scouting top talent. That's why close to 5 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire. And 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Did I mention it's free? ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Try it today. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. Have you become a part of the ESPN LA Blue Crew? Well, if you haven't, why haven't you? The Blue Review presented by LAX. Each weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. with me, Gregory Arthur Bergman, thanks, Kathy, and Marcus Grant. We're talking Dodgers baseball first thing in your day and getting you warmed up for the Sedano and Cap morning show. The Blue Review on our ESPN LA YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles. Weekdays at 6:30 a.m. Live and always on demand. Your home for real Dodgers talk, ESPN LA.
Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new Chili Crisp dumplings, paired with a premium beverage drink, like our new Strawberry Watermelon Lemonade Energy Refresher, both for just $5, only at Waba Grill.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect Paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store, and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
If Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea was your best friend, it would be the kind of friend that starts an impromptu dance party in the supermarket aisle that turns into an all-day pool party rager at your place, and you don't even own a pool. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea turns any day into a legendary adventure. It's smooth and refreshing real iced tea with just the right kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
And it is time on Mason and Ireland for the final segment. The final segment of the show, always Game of Games time, presented by the one and only Jacob Emrani. Call Jacob. Call Jacob.com. And yes, that new telephone number, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Hi, this is Jacob Emrani.
Game of Games made possible by the law offices of Jacob Emrani. Let's do it. Game of Games time on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and we are really excited because Travis Rogers. Is this your first game you've ever written?
Second.
So I
did it a couple of years ago.
When you were filling in at some point?
Yeah, I think I was filling in for you.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're glad you accepted the challenge. 4 players: Brian Cohen, Emily Hebel, Steve Mason, and John Ireland. Travis Rogers is your host. Trav, what's the game?
The game is things that Travis loves.
Okay.
Yes.
I like
All right. So these are all things that I am crazy about.
Okay, I listen to your show often. I
All
think
right.
I will fare well.
I think I know some of this. Yeah.
All right. We're going to start with a wine question.
Okay.
Okay. How many grapes does it take to make one bottle of wine? Is it A, 300 to 500, B, 600 to 800, or C, 900 to 1100?
Brian.
I'll go with B.
Emily.
A.
Mace.
300 to 500. A.
I'm going C. I'm going for the big number.
The answer is B, 600 to 800 is the correct answer.
So BC's on the board. Okay.
All right. Number 2, also wine related. A buttload of wine originated as an actual medieval measurement for liquid volume.
Oh, interesting.
A butt was a large wooden cask used to transport wine or ale. How many gallons of wine is in a buttload? Is it A, 79, B, 95, or C, 126?
Emily.
79.
Mace.
Yeah, a buttload sounds like 126, but I'm going to go 79. I think it's the low side.
I also think 79. That's a lot, and that's the lowest number. Brian?
126.
The answer is C, 126.
Oh, it is? Yeah, that was a big number.
Brian has jumped on it early.
Wow.
All right, Brian's off to a good start. We're going to stay in the alcohol things that I
Okay.
love with number 3.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Not gin?
Perhaps. We'll see. A Negroni is made up of 3 equal ingredients.
Yep.
Are they A, gin, Campari, and sweet vermouth, B, vodka, cranberry, and sweet vermouth, or C, gin, Campari, and dry vermouth?
Mace.
Either A or C. I'm going to go gin. I go A, which is gin, Campari, and vermouth.
I'm also going A. Brian.
I'll go A as well.
M.
4 for 4.
It is A.
Okay.
A.
So
Campari
now,
is gin,
that
Campari,
was
and
a
sweet vermouth.
significant question because now there will be no lucky losers.
All right. Everybody's on the board.
All right. Brian has 2 and everyone else has 1. Or do you have 3? You have 3
Brian's
now.
got 3.
Yeah.
three,
you have 3 now. Okay.
All right. Switching gears. We're going to go to the Dodgers. How many different Los Angeles Dodgers, Los Angeles Dodgers have won the National League MVP? So it's not the total amount of awards, it's the different individuals that have won the award.
And as a Dodger?
As a Los Angeles Dodger, yes. Is it A, 7, B, 8, or C, 10?
This one's me. I'm going to go 7. Brian.
Take 8.
Emily.
Give me 7.
Mace.
Give me 7.
It is 7.
Okay.
Is the correct answer.
That's good because it means we all caught up to Brian a little bit.
Here
Brian
are-
has 3 and we all have 2.
Here are your 7 Dodger winners.
Okay.
Ohtani, Bellinger, Kershaw, Kurt Gibson, Steve Garvey, Sandy Koufax, and Maury Wills.
Okay.
Those are your Dodger winners.
That was a good one. All right, 3. Brian 3, everyone else 2.
All right, number 5.
BC, back to you.
The design of Dodger Stadium was heavily inspired by Tomorrowland section of Disneyland. Because of this, the team is allowed to use the classic Disney font for free. A, true, B, false.
Brian.
Show me true.
Emily.
False.
Mace.
False.
I'm also going false.
That is true.
Oh!
Walt Disney and Walter O'Malley had a very close personal relationship, and Walt Disney granted him the license, a permanently free license back in the 1950s.
Is it because they share the same first name?
Perhaps it is.
Maybe. So-
Perhaps it is.
How many questions are left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a tiebreaker.
Okay, so we're good.
We're all
Brian
in
has
it.
4, everyone
Yeah.
else has 2. Here we go.
All right. Staying with the Dodgers. How many total Cy Young awards have the Los Angeles Dodgers pitchers received? This is total amount, right?
Yep.
So there we go. How many total Cy Young awards have Los Angeles Dodger pitchers received? Is it A, 11, B, 12, or C, 13?
Brian.
Ooh, Trudell would hate this one.
13.
Emily.
13.
Mace.
I'm going to take a shot. Go 12.
I'm going to go with Mason and go 12.
The answer is A, 11.
Oh, nobody got it.
Kershaw with 3, Eric Gagne, Oral Hershiser, Fernando Valenzuela, Mike Marshall won 1,
Yep.
Sandy Koufax won 3, Don Drysdale won 1, and Don Newcomb got 1 in Brooklyn, but that is not in the total.
Okay,
Yeah.
so still 4-2. Brian leads everybody, and 4 questions left, right? With the tiebreaker.
4 plus a tiebreaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Staying with the Dodgers. Last Dodger one before we move on to something else. The Dodgers have been on the cutting edge of baseball history. Which of these did the team not participate in? Is it A, the first team to place numbers on the front of their jerseys? Is it B, played in the first night game in Major League history? Or C, played the first televised game in Major League history?
Brian.
I'm going to take B, night game.
Okay.
Emily.
Televised.
Mace.
Televised.
I'm going night game.
The answer is night game.
Oh, did you know that?
The first
I had
night
a feeling.
The first night game was played by the Reds and the Phillies in 1935.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the situation.
Wait, did you see that game, Travis?
I was waiting. I thought that would come at some point.
Did you save
or
your scorecard?
I always keep score.
All right. Brian has 5. John has 3. Emily and Mace have 2, and there are only 3 left. So you guys have to go opposite.
Go
of
opposite Brian,
All
okay.
right, here we go, Travis.
All right. Here we go. We're going into the cooking section of things
Okay.
that I love. The foundation of many classic dishes starts with a 3-ingredient combo called mirepoix. Mirepoix is comprised of onions, garlic, and tomatoes, onions, peppers, and carrots, or onions, celery, and carrots.
Brian.
I'll take the onions, garlic, tomatoes.
You're going A.
Yes.
All right. I have to go now. No, because you guys have 2, I have 3.
right.
So I want to do it here. What was B, Trav?
B was onions, peppers, and carrots.
Boy, garlic sounds like it would be in there somewhere, but I will go B. Mace.
I am going to go...
You have to go B or C.
Onion, celery, carrots.
That's C, right?
That is C.
All right, M?
I'm also going onion, celery, carrots.
The answer is C. Onion,
Yeah.
celery,
Okay.
and
I
carrots.
know
I did know that. Right. I had some Mirepoix last
Everyone's
night.
alive, but we...
Pass the Mirepoix.
BC, all you have to do to win it is get one of these last 2
All right,
right.
come on.
Okay.
Can you
All right.
imagine the choke job that would be?
Don't clipper it.
Charger.
This is usually where I blow the game. I
Charger
usually have
right
the
there.
lead at about this point. All right, staying in the kitchen. What knife technique involves cutting herbs into thin ribbons? Is it A, julienne, B, mince, or C, chiffonade?
Oh,
Brian, julienne, mince, or chiffonade?
Mince is the only one I know. I'll go mince.
I think he's probably right, but I will go C. You guys have to go A or C.
yeah. I will go the julienne.
You're on A.
That's A.
Okay, M?
Okay. So I know that julienne is definitely for like carrots and like for some things, but I just don't know if it's for herbs.
Okay.
I want to go chiffonade in case it's for
I
herbs.
think she got it.
Chiffonade is correct.
I think she got it. Yeah.
Chiffonade is correct.
All right.
Long ribbons of
Mace,
herbs.
You
Yeah.
have been eliminated
Can I go home for the week?
pretty soon.
Yep. Won't be long now.
All right, the score is Brian 5, John and Emily 4 each. Here we go.
All right, last one before the
Don't
tiebreaker.
blow it, BC.
How many gallons of ice cream does the average American consume in 1 year? Is it A2, B3, or C4?
Ice cream quarts or
Gallons.
And it's
Gallons.
average
gallons.
American.
Yes.
All right, Brian, 2, 3, or 4.
2 gallons.
M?
We're all fat. Give me 4.
Do I take 3 or do I take 4? Just so we got another shot to catch Brian, I'll go 3.
The answer is 4 gallons of ice cream.
So
Yes.
the birthday duo is in the tiebreaker.
Wow.
Gemini's.
All right.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
how it should be, actually.
Yeah,
That's how it's
absolutely.
supposed
All
to
right,
go.
get something to write with, get something to write on. Brian versus Emily. Brian's birthday on Sunday, Emily's birthday tomorrow. Trav, what's the tiebreaker?
The tiebreaker, things that Travis loves.
Okay.
How many years have my lovely wife Susan and I known each other? Not been married, but how long have we known each other? How many years?
Okay. I will simply give this one hint. I know the two of you went to school together. So
We did.
you,
Give any hints.
That is a figure that into it. I don't know which school. I don't know if it started in elementary, middle, or high school. Don't tell me if what it is, Brian, but do you have a number?
Yeah, I got one.
All right, M, do you have a number?
I'm trying to be specific.
Okay.
5, 4.
I got it.
All right.
Okay.
Brian, what'd you write down?
51.
M,
41.
Trav, who won?
The correct answer is 42 years. So Emily nearly nailed it. Yeah.
What a comeback!
What a day!
4 years.
What a day!
There you go.
Emily Hebel wins the Travis
she
Rogers
comes
game.
from behind.
As she should.
She should.
Worked
She-
with you.
for a long time.
And,
Yeah.
and Brian, I hate to do this to you on your birthday weekend, but that was a Clipper-esque choke job, right?
He is a Charger fan.
That really was sad. Yeah, you chargered that.
Yeah.
Chargered that thing.
Good game, Trav.
Yeah, very
Well
good,
done.
Trav.
Thank you.
I like it.
I
like
enjoyed
it.
that.
All right, Game Games is brought to you by our friend Jacob and Ronnie. Remember, if you're involved in any kind of accident this weekend at all, or if you're like anything down in Garden Grove dealing with the chemical spill, all that stuff, Jacob is your guy. You don't pay him unless he wins. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Coming up next, Super Crosstalk, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The personalities you know.
The teams you love.
Lakers are going to run some clock. Here's Smart with a 5-point lead. LeBron down the middle. Slam dunk. That could do it.
The teams you love.
The station you spend time with every day.
LA's mega sports station.
ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's Mason. The next best thing to being at the 2026 FIFA World Cup is watching it at Cosm. Experience every match inside the massive 87-foot LED dome in shared reality. You will feel like you're right there on the pitch with the world's biggest stars. Plus, catch all the action in the Cosm Hall with great food and drinks. FIFA World Cup tickets will not last, so book right now at cosm.com/FIFA. I will see all you guys for the World Cup at Cosm.
This World Cup season, the ultimate watch party experience is at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and all the flavors that make every match unforgettable. Grab fire-grilled asada tacos, slow-braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more. Join us for every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Rams fans, D-Far here. The Rams are making history in 2026, heading to Melbourne, Australia to face the Niners. You can be there. I've teamed up with True Fan Travel to hook you up with the ultimate fan experience. Game tickets, hotels, exclusive events, even a chance to meet me all in one package. This isn't just a trip, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Spots are limited. Don't wait. Visit TrueFanTravel.com right now and secure your spot. That's TrueFanTravel.com. See you there.
Los Angeles, your Rams have reloaded, and they're ready to kick off their 2026 campaign. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett joins reigning MVP Matthew Stafford to lead the Rams into massive matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, and more. To experience every matchup live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, plus interest-free monthly payment plans and stadium event pre-sale access, visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
I cannot wait. I'm going to Fred Flintstone this thing in a couple of minutes, right down the dinosaur tail, and out I go. It's Super Crosstalk time. Travis and DeMarco both here. What's going on, guys?
I'm showing Travis the golf joke I told earlier, which I thought he would appreciate. Have you gotten to the punchline yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
This is a bad joke?
No, I can tell it quick.
I just, how that happens, right? This is a joke I can't see?
No, you can totally
see this. I just didn't want to repeat it.
That happens a lot.
because I had told it on the air earlier. So,
okay.
So you're in a golf locker room, okay?
Yep.
At a golf course, and you're sitting there, and a phone sitting next to you, and it rings, and you answer it, and you say hello, and it's a woman, and she says, "Honey, are you at the club with the guys?" And you say, "Yeah, what's up?" She goes, "Well, I saw this really nice dress at the mall, but it's kind of expensive, $1,500. What do you think?" And he goes, "Well, if you like it, go ahead." She goes, "Great." She goes, "What about the Mercedes we were looking at last week? You know, I only got one more day." And he goes, "Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Go ahead."
Oh.
And she goes, "Wow, thanks." She goes, "You know, that house we've been looking for is on the market again for 1.9. He goes, "Offer 1.8 and see what happens."
Wow.
And she goes, "Wow, thanks. I can't wait till you get home. I'm going to show my appreciation." He goes, "Great." Puts the phone down, and all of his buddies are sitting around looking at him, just astonished. And the guy looks up and goes, "Anybody know whose phone this is?"
Oh, my God. Poor guy. Oh, my God. Wow.
That's great.
Very funny. Very funny. So what do you guys got going this week, huh? What do you got?
I'm going to go deep dive on both the Swedish and the Uruguayan soccer teams. That's who I got in the draft.
Going to scout Norway and Oslo.
There you go.
I've got the Netherlands and Switzerland.
Oh, don't count out the Dutch.
And Mark, who'd you end up with? You know,
Haiti and South Korea.
South Korea had a good run last.
I would like
World
to tell
Cup.
you,
Haiti's bad.
Haiti is not the right
No,
choice.
no,
Haiti is a small island with
Famous
not
last
very
words.
many people.
I actually looked up what's
That's what people
the
used to say
worst
about
team.
Gonzaga,
Yeah.
Trav, in the tournament.
That's right.
I
That's
wanted
right.
the worst team in the tournament. So
I think you achieved your goal.
You did.
Yeah.
Although
South
Curacao can give
Really?
Haiti a run for its money. Yeah.
Who did you have?
Sweden and Uruguay.
My
Okay.
question is, why is Trudell at the top? He's got the second pick. It's his pool. How
He
did he
claims
wind up with the
DeMarco
second
No,
pick?
picked him all out of
we
the
did
hat.
it on
I
our
did.
show
Right
yesterday.
here.
We did a
I
blind
did.
out of the hat draft, and he got the second pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, here's why I call BS on that. The top 6 picks are all afternoon show guys.
Yeah, it is all afternoon
Not
show
me.
late.
I picked second to
I
last.
swear, I dug my hand in, and this is what came out. Yeah,
I was second to last.
I'm excited for the world. Next Thursday we're doing a live watch party for Mexico
HBC, right?
versus South Carolina. No, South Carolina, South Africa.
Okay.
It's at Commerce Casino on
Commerce
Thursday. Yeah,
Casino.
12:00 noon. Pepe Montillo, who's a big fan of El Tri, is going to be there
There you
with
go.
us. Me, Andy, and Pepe.
I think Andy and I are doing one from HBC the following week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I think we're doing one as well.
Yeah, I'm excited for the World Cup. I'm not going to get to go to any of the games.
No, I mean the pricing is outrageous.
It's a joke.
It's
And
outrageous.
Did you see the people? There were like 60 people.
They got the freebies.
They got the freebie tickets
Yeah.
today, and it said 0 and the World Cup. To me, bank makes error in your favor. You should keep those tickets for 0.
Right.
World Cup, of course, pulled them back, and now they're selling them for $8,000 a piece. Or
Well,
whatever the hell it is.
so I put this in the email I sent to you today. There is apparently a whole bunch of counterfeit World Cup tickets out there. So make sure you go through certified people to get your tickets.
For sure.
There's a lot of scammers.
Now, will you go to any? Will you go to any of the games? Like you could go to one of the El Cheapo games.
And look, if something fell into my lap that was affordable, I would
say
like.
no.
I'd like to check the box of saying I've gone to a World Cup
Me
game. I
too.
think that would be incredible, but I'm not going to dig
I've
deep
been to
for
a
it.
women's World Cup game, but not a men's.
Yeah, I have not.
So
done either.
far, the U.S. opener against Paraguay, you can get in the 500s for $900.
500
no
for
way.
9?
It's too rich
No
for me.
way.
Wow. Okay.
Not a chance.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
a chance.
and the
You're gonna
weird
be
thing
watching
about
it on
them,
the
they're
screen.
selling them for
Yeah.
all this money, and apparently they haven't sold out.
Well, of
Like
course
there are
not.
seats like in Seattle, they're selling tickets for
Do you know how it works? Does it as we get closer and closer to the start of the match, do the prices start to drop so you can fill the building?
on secondary markets, yes, but I don't know that they're going to sell all the tickets.
Yeah.
They are
That's
asking
too much.
such
That's
outrageous
way too much.
prices. It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. But I'm excited for it. It's going to be fun. It's
Yeah.
going to be fun. Give us something to talk about, something to root for. Go Norway. I am all about Norway.
You're all about
Going to be
They've
a
got
lot of
great-
blonde-haired guys on
They
that
got
team.
one of the best strikers in
Go
the
watch some
entire field.
Norwegian films.
Oh.
Norwegian
Let me guess,
films,
they're
like sentimental value.
depressing, slow.
Yes.
They are,
Correct,
by the way.
correct.
Yeah.
The Norwegians make really boring slow movies.
Yeah.
Sad too.
What was
Sad,
the girl with the dragon tattoo? That was
Oh.
Swedish, correct?
That was Swedish.
Yeah, those books are not a lot of
Goodness.
No.
uplifting stuff in those.
No, but the original, you've probably
It's great.
seen them,
I've
right?
seen them.
Did you see the
I
one in
did.
Swedish?
I did.
That's the one that's good.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, they made.
Yeah, the books are great.
They did an English language version
Not
of
as
it
good.
with Rooney Mara that
Yeah.
wasn't nearly as good.
No.
A while back, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
what, 12 years ago?
12, yeah, it sounds about right. But
That's the one
before
where
that,
she kicks the thing. Yeah, that's that one. Yeah.
yeah,
She's like
the
the
one where
computer
she
hacker.
Kicks the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
That was the alternate title. Was she kicks the thing?
I can't really say what she did, but she kicked the thing and
Yeah.
it hurt a guy.
Yeah.
Badly.
Badly. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I know
Okay,
exactly.
That's
yes.
the one.
It's true.
That's a tough scene.
That is
Yeah.
rough.
It was metal.
So we were talking a little bit earlier about Major League Baseball, and this is a fun way to wrap up the week, huh? Major League Baseball and the negotiations.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking
between
about
the
that.
owners and the players. And I think that the way the season is turning out is a great argument for players that there should be no salary cap. When you've got teams like Tampa Bay with a low payroll,
Mhm.
Pittsburgh.
Milwaukee with a low payroll, Pittsburgh would be the wild card if it all
Yep.
ended today with a low payroll. Doesn't that hurt the owner's case that you need a salary cap in order to have competitive balance?
I think it's, if I were the players, that's the case that I would make, and I think it's a compelling argument. I think there's a lot of bad teams, though, too, that have low payrolls. But there
are also a lot of bad teams with high payrolls.
There are. I heard you guys talking about this, and I kind of have a similar mind to Ireland in that baseball is as healthy as it has been in
Ever.
maybe ever.
Yeah.
And it is. nothing's ever going to run down the NFL, but I think it's kind of established itself as potentially the second most popular sport in this country right now.
Kind of a golden era for the game.
It really is. And the Dodgers being great, I think, is very good for the health of the overall game because everybody likes to beat Darth Vader. They're in a big city.
Sure.
The best player in the maybe ever is on that team. And I thought you made a really good point. They were a cleat away from losing the World Series. And
I could point out about 9 other plays.
Oh, sure,
too.
sure. There were a million things that had to break one way, and they all broke the Dodgers' way. The year before that, they steamrolled through the playoffs after they beat the Padres. 2 years before that, they were out in the first round. It guarantees nothing.
I always say Toronto outplayed us, but
they did.
We won.
Yeah, no, they're spending all that money. Look at the Mets. Look at the Yankees haven't won the World Series in what? Nearly 20 years?
Since 2009.
Yeah. So we're closing in on 20 years. They spend as much money as everybody. They haven't won the World Series. It guarantees you nothing. It might give you a better chance to get into the tournament, but I'm with you. I hope cooler minds, win the day, and everybody just kind of says, look, let's keep this thing going. Call the roof, whatever you want to call it. Call it a cap, call it an apron, whatever it is. Let the players save a little face so we didn't cave. But if there's some sort of penalties that come along and teams like the Dodgers want to continue to pay the penalties, let them.
I'm with you.
I've suggested this for a while. Right now, the penalties, the Dodgers are paying like 100% tax on everything over to. Just double it. 200%.
Yeah.
Because you know where that money goes? It goes to all the small market teams.
Yeah, but won't the players fight that? Because what they say it'll work. What if I was arguing for the players,
right,
and that was your proposal?
Yeah,
I would say we're against any artificial cap on salaries.
But they already have it. There already is.
They
a
already
luxury
have those
tax.
taxes.
Right, but
you're just increasing the luxury taxes.
Right, but I'm saying that would work as a de facto cap.
Not for the Dodgers.
Not for the Dodgers, not for the
Not
Mets, not for the Phillies, not for the Red Sox. I mean, there's teams that'll blow right past it.
It's not the apron thing. Like the apron thing, you lose flexibility in the NBA if you're over the second
Dodgers
apron.
paid more in tax last year by like $100 million more than the Marlins spent on their entire payroll.
Right.
There is no deterrent to them as far as like the tax goes. Now, and that's why I agree with you, Mace. If you just said we're going to 2x that tax, maybe it slows them down a little bit, but maybe not.
By the way, here's the reason why it might be a great idea. Is it solves the problem.
Right.
No, but I guess my question would be, DeMarco, normally when you have a work stoppage situation, like either the players or the owners, either the players strike or the owners lock them out, it's because one side has decided that the current situation has become untenable. In baseball, which side can make that argument right now? Right.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
Just don't mess it up. That's the one thing about football, like you said, if there's a work stoppage, when you start again, people will come back. It's just the sport.
Yeah.
Right.
Baseball is as healthy as it's ever going to be, and I think you can only screw that up.
And it took years to recover.
Took years
from
to
that.
30 years.
I agree. To your point, I agree with Bryce Harper said in that in 1994, all we all did during the summer was watch baseball. Now there's a million other things you can do.
Right.
And technology's advanced. There's other sports in the summer. And baseball will shoot itself in the foot if these two sides can't come together. And it just makes no sense why they don't.
So I was a union rep for 5 years in the NFL. We studied the NHL union. We studied baseball, their player reps and unions. Baseball, by far, their players' union is the strongest on the planet.
Well, it's the only sport without a cap.
I think this might be the time where they cave some.
Yeah, well, like you say, or I think we should.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it.
Let them find a way to say yes to some sort of ceiling that doesn't call it a cap. That there isn't a hard. You can't spend beyond this.
Right.
Just penalize the big spenders, and they already are. But
and you know where those penalties go?
To the small markets.
They're divided up 30 ways, right?
Yeah. And the owners have kind of agreed in that proposal they put out there that they're willing to split local TV money evenly. Yep. Like, that gets split.
By the way,
50, if you're the Dodgers and the Yankees.
Why would the Dodgers split money evenly?
I don't know.
They make so much from their TV deal. What incentive do the Dodgers have to say, we're going to give you all of our Spectrum money? It just doesn't make any sense.
So off the top of your head, I know you know the answer to this. I think it's when you went to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Most money you've ever paid for one ticket.
Actually, it was Game 7 of the World Series.
Do you remember what it was, roughly?
It was $2,500
Okay.
a seat.
Most you ever paid for a ticket to anything.
Probably about $300. It was a Rose Bowl ticket.
DeMarco?
$500 for a ringside seat.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah. I think mine was $500 to have a great seat to a concert. Okay. Monday night, Tonight is game 2 of the NBA Finals. It's in San Antonio. Monday night is the first Knicks playoff game in 27 years. I am looking at the current prices for the game on Monday night.
Just to get in?
Well, I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
If you want to sit in the lower bowl,
excellent.
Okay.
Good spot.
One ticket, $53,553.
Yeah. Makes the World Cup look like a bargain.
Yeah.
Trav, the get in, and when I say get in,
The
this
lowest
is-
price.
No, DeMarco. See, this is
Yeah.
in the very, and I've been to the Garden. I've called a lot of games there. The Garden is levels and levels of seats, and up high, you can't even see the numbers on the jerseys. To sit in like the back of the building, $10,284.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just
I'm
stupid.
out.
That's
Yeah,
stupid.
I got a nice TV.
Yeah, that's in what.
And a
That,
clean
and there's
bathroom.
then the reason you bought it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Cold
boy,
beer.
that's
There you go.
insane.
Lots of
That
it.
is stupid.
Go New York, go New York.
Dino tail. Dino tail this thing.
Yeah, you know what I like to say on a Friday? Yabba dabba doo.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN.